We are back at the Hot Ashes podcast. I'm Lee.
TK, baby.
Oh man, I haven't heard. I sound weird, but I guess it's just because I haven't heard myself in a little while. Welcome back to Georgia Cigar Shop in Swansboro, North Carolina. Again, this is the Hot Ashes podcast, and we're going to start out with what we're smoking, what we're drinking. We'll get to the
Cody
guests we got around the table. Cody's still working on putting on his headphones. That's fine. I got Penny here.
He's got an issue on tethering.
I don't usually bring... Well, if we need to undo stuff, let's undo it. I don't usually bring Penny to the show anymore just because... Here you go. Pull it all the way through. Because she gets into things and it's hard to watch her and do the show at the same time. But it'll be fine. She's very worn out because I took her on a one-wheel walk or run today. She has pulled me so fast that the one wheel reaches its max speed. And what happens is it'll beep because it's about to give you what's called pushback. If you go too fast on a one wheel, it'll push back. And if it pushes back too much and you ignore it, don't be careful. That's around your beer. And if you ignore it, it'll launch you. It'll just stop and it'll launch you. My better board, I have a GT, on the front has these wheels called fangs. So even if I do nosedive, it's got wheels on it, so I could just do a nose, skid down the road. But anyway, I digress. So she pulls me. Holy crap, there's a dog right there, and I don't know what to do right now because that's coming up. We don't. Sorry. Nah, sorry. Anyway, that guy, he was just asking if we sold cigarettes, and I was just making sure that Penny didn't get up and see that he had a dog with him. All right. A non-leash dog. Cool. So I am smoking a George's Box Press Torpedo because I love it. It looks like this normally. I always take off the band and smoke my cigars. I'm drinking a Perny Haze, and that's where I'm at with my life. TK?
I'm actually doing the same exact thing.
Oh, crap. You might have to just hold that. You could take the whole mic off of there.
Technical issues.
And you made sure to turn it on? You just hold the button on the very bottom. We'd like to do that every single time. TK, smoking, drinking.
I'm smoking a George's Torpedo, and by way of my brother Lee, Bernie Hayes.
Oh, yeah, you did say the same thing, didn't you? All right, we had one mic stand, and we've got Cody on mic 3, which you...
Welcome back.
What you doing, buddy?
Thanks, you guys have...
Smoking, drinking?
Kicked me off the curb for a while there.
Wow.
We always try to schedule it when you're busy.
Every time.
Retirement's hard, bro.
My schedule is wide open, and somehow you guys are like, right there. Nope, he's busy right there. Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
That's how actually we schedule the podcast. We're like, if Cody's busy, let's record that.
He tells me what he has going on, and then I tell TK, and he's like, that will work.
Yeah.
That's the time.
If you're busy, I'm in.
That's it. So, no grudges. I don't hold any grudges. Love you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
Big fan. 3 out of 5 stars.
It's been 3 weeks since I've had any beer because I've been training like you. And so I'm back to the Coors Light a little bit.
Nice.
And
Silver bullets.
still no alcohol or tobacco or anything like that. So that's my life.
That's the
That's
non-nicotine
that
pouches.
coffee?
This is like more addictive, I swear to God, than actual like Zins or anything like that.
What is
like,
it?
It says nootropic pouches, alpha.
Have you ever
Fully
done
loaded.
nicotine?
Yeah. I used to smoke for years.
You smoke cigarettes?
I did. It's been...
I'm just saying in your life you've smoked
Yes.
cigarettes.
Yeah, for about 10 years.
I got you.
And then quit all that, and then I dipped for a very long time with Skull, like fine cut. Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Or long cut, fine cut, whatever. I did all that shit.
Right.
And then I quit that for the better part of 10 years, and then I got back to it somehow. I don't remember how. And then I kicked it again.
Probably your life that needs to be written as a book.
No kidding, that part.
Yeah.
And then switched over to Zins, and then kicked the Zins, and then been on these for about a year now.
Right on.
And that's it. That's what I got going on.
Very well. Mike 4, we got Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris. I'm smoking a Gurkha Fat Boy because you are what you eat. And I'll be revisiting the Gurkha Controversial podcast there to understand the hatred for Gurkhas. And
it's always there. It's always there.
Yeah, and I'm drinking a Sober Carpenter DDH Hazy IPA, which is very good.
I want to say that's the thing you were drinking last time because I remember the name Sober Carpenter.
It was the last one in the fridge, too. And that's great because nobody else drinks them, so now I don't have to replace them. So cool.
Is it zero beer?
Yep.
Noted.
See, that's the thing. So he was drinking the zero Heinekens or something.
Yep.
And I'm not drinking during the week now because I'm back on my health kick where I'm working out every day and like eat. I have intermittent fasting and all that stuff. I still don't want to drink a non-alcoholic beer. I'll stick with water over that.
Dude, the Heinies are good.
It's not the taste though. I
They are
don't
good.
care about the taste.
They do taste like beers. I'll
They
say
do.
I
that.
know, but when I'm drinking beers, I want to have the buzz that goes
He's
with
like,
the
I want to
beers.
get
I get it.
turned.
I
get
want
it.
the buzz that you earn with the beers, but I'd rather drink water. I'm
like
just
it.
saying.
Yeah.
I like it like a prize, like how I'm doing it now. It's been 3 weeks and then boom.
You're earning it. You
Yeah.
earned it.
Totally. Earn
man.
that buzz.
It's all
And
good.
it's going to be more than a buzz here in a little bit, let me tell
Yeah.
you.
Well, Chris doesn't drink at all anymore,
Yep.
so that's why he's drinking them,
Yep.
and that's totally cool. And that's probably when I would drink. Like if I quit drinking altogether, I could probably do it just to see. Like,
Let me ask Chris a question here.
Yeah.
Is that a lifestyle choice, or
To quit.
did you ever drink alcohol in your life?
Oh yeah, 35 years. I was hardcore, man. I was Motley Crewing it. I could go through. I wouldn't even buy.
I was Motley Crewing it.
I wasn't even. I
That's
wouldn't.
scary.
I wouldn't even buy fifths of liquor. I'd buy the family size, and
The
I
handle.
could. Yeah, and I could go through one of those in 2 or 3 days. I hit
Jesus.
it hard.
Okay.
And I just
Just
reached,
for clarity,
yeah.
just asking.
I reached a point. Well, I'm almost 3 years sober now. I reached a point where I was
Congrats,
just like,
man. Congrats.
hey, this isn't. At first, there was no joy in it anymore. And it was
Right,
getting in a
right.
way. I mean, you all know all the stuff I do, all the organizations I'm a part of. It was just getting in the way.
It was anti. It was
Yeah.
anti.
And I don't miss it. I mean, I was in New Orleans all last week, and I still had an awesome time. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah. So sober, staying sober, no looking back. But I'll tell you what. I love the places I go to, but they're proud of their non-alcoholic drinks because they still charge alcoholic
Oh, really?
prices.
Yes,
yeah,
they
big
do.
time.
do.
Yes,
Well,
they
it's
do.
just like eating healthy,
Yeah.
right? They're
Yeah.
going to overcharge you to
It's
eat healthy.
expensive to eat
Yep.
healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be healthy? Shit,
yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
pay
You
this
gonna
time.
pay
Come
for it,
on
boy.
over here.
Yeah.
We got something healthy for you.
Well, I just want to say shout out to you, man. That's awesome, man. And
That
I
is
think
awesome.
people like maybe need to tap into that. Like if you're feeling something and like, hey, maybe I don't need a drink anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there is still like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can still exist in real life without
Right.
drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And
What sucks about that is what we've experienced big time. You're a Marine, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we've all experienced it. Is you tell your buddies, no, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm not drinking, and they're like, come on, Joe.
yeah,
they'll
absolutely, dude.
they'll bully
Just
you
have
into
one
it.
boy,
Oh,
one
yeah.
beer, one
They
beer.
were
Huge.
trying
They-
to
they
kick
won't-
my door down in Romania when I was
Yeah.
like, no, only the weekends. And they're like, come on.
Yeah.
And it's just like they want that company, they want that, but that
Yes.
peer pressure is huge.
it
and
is.
for them to be able to, that's where you know your true friends are. If they, hey, leave him alone. He's sober or he's doing his thing,
Yeah,
whatever.
like leave them alone.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's hard, like in our lifestyle,
Yeah.
big time.
I was
Well-
one of those bullies too, and you know,
I think all of
I've
us
done
were.
it.
Yeah.
I've done
Yeah,
it.
we've all
I'm
been
like,
there.
dude,
Yeah.
are you not drinking?
Don't be a
pussy?
bitch. We've
Yeah.
all been there.
Yeah.
Don't be
Exactly.
a bitch. Let's
Yep.
go, you know.
Yep.
But you're right. I mean, and so we've all done I don't know if we've all done it, but the dry January and the dry this,
Sober
dry that.
October.
We did it
And
last
it's-
year.
And yeah, when you do it, and then when you get back to drinking, you're like, ew, dude,
Yep.
gross.
Well, that's like the working
But you
out
got to
thing.
push
It's like,
yourself back into.
it's like working out. It's like, hey, I've done this for so long, and then to not work out, you feel guilty. Same thing with the drinking thing. It's like I have not drank, so the first drink you have, you feel guilty too.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yesterday I had
same
my
sides
first
of
one
the
in like a
coin.
week,
Yep.
and it was gross. I tasted. I was like, ugh.
Well, it's an IPA, so it's going to taste like ass.
No,
Well, it's
I
never gonna
love
be good.
pernicious. I love. These are great. I love pernicious. I like the Perny Haze, but it just yesterday was not, because if you drink water all week and that's it, not even.
And that's what I've
coffee
been on.
too, but
I've been on coffee and water,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah,
So I
But-
swore off soda for a month.
I haven't drank
I've-
soda in so long.
October of last year for me.
Now, if I do drink it, it's mixed with vodka.
And that's good.
And
Or
honestly,
rum.
I think that I might never
I'm
drink
sounding
soda
like an alcoholic.
again.
I mean, when I drink it.
When?
I don't mean like every day. I don't.
When I
but
wake
haven't
up,
had
I have
soda
a
in a long-
Diet Coke and vodka.
No, I haven't had a soda in a long time.
That's somebody else that rhymes with schmebby.
Who? What?
Exactly.
Exactly. So giving shout outs, I remember we were sitting
Shouts
here
out.
on New Year's, and I think it was New Year's or thereabouts. It's like, what's your New Year's resolution? What's yours? And you, New Year, knew me, and you have stuck to it very good. So I don't remember there's a mantra associated with it.
It was, I want to be more thankful.
More thankful.
More thankful, right? And I see your posts and everything like that, man. Every time I see him, I'm like, son of a bitch, this guy's getting it, man. Those pull-ups, I just told you a minute ago, Good for you, dude. That's awesome.
Well, that's the new journey. That's like chapter 2.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
it?
was on.
Oh.
So first of
Yeah.
all, is be more thankful, and it was like, hey, shout out to my wife Nicole. She has been on this grind for, I would say, a year now. She's been working out, like doing her thing, like
Nice.
getting it. And our brother-in-law live us. We all three live together.
Your brother-in-law, not her brother-in-law.
Like, yeah,
It's her
my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law. Hi, Kyle. So he has like a full rack, like a full squat rack, like a full workout compound in the garage. So it's like you could only walk by that so many times before you start feeling like, why am I not using this?
What's my excuse today?
Exactly.
Right.
And it's like in our house, we don't walk out the front door. We open the garage and walk out that way.
That's weird.
Well, that's just the
No,
way
that's
we
cool.
work.
That's cool. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, asshole. So you got to walk by it every day.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, I didn't do that.
But that's why it's good to have something like
I
that.
didn't
It's
Good
do
like,
reminder.
Yeah. I have
So
one
I
of those, and
started
that's what I
leaning
work out on.
into that. And then like now it feels good to do it. And like we
Yeah.
can like evolve on this conversation. But
Oh,
it's
big
like,
time.
It's addictive.
It is.
well, now I am excited to wake up.
Yeah.
I'm excited to like wake up and go
And
do it.
and do the grind.
Yep,
Yeah.
because so Nicole wakes up, she has to be punching the clock at 5:30 a.m.
God bless.
I mean, I'm not gonna shout out anything, but she's got to be there on base. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm already rolling around anyway because she's getting up. Not
Right.
that she's loud or annoying me, but it's just like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm a light sleeper anyway. So when she gets up, I'm kind of up. So I'm like, hey, maybe I should just like take that time
Yep.
when I'm already up.
That's right.
And I've also started going to sleep earlier.
Me too. Me too, dude.
What's
I'll
earlier?
9.
9:30 for
In
me.
bed at 9, lights out 10?
No, 9:30 in bed.
Rolling around at 9.
9:30
Yeah.
in bed, reading a book until 10, shutting off the lights, going to bed. Now I used to midnight to 1 go to bed after watching whatever show I feel like
No,
watching.
I have pulled late nights.
no,
Very
that
late
was
nights.
every single night, just midnight to 1, and then I'll get up at 8.
No. My schedule, especially with the girls, it's like you've heard the thing, sleep when they sleep, right? Your kids. So I do that.
when you have little kids. Obviously,
when you-
my kids are adults and they're out of the house.
Right. Well, my kids are 8 and 5. So it's like when they go to bed, I go to bed.
Right.
And it's fruitful for
It's
all
peace.
of us.
Yeah,
It's
my kids
Yeah.
sleep in
That's right.
until 2. You know,
Mine would if I let them. But
Yeah.
no, it's let them or sleep when they sleep. And it since I've done that, much like what you're saying, it's you feel that that benefit, and to you actually get that 7
It's a
days, 10
schedule.
hours. Yeah.
It's a schedule.
Yeah.
So I lean. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, for me it's 8:30 to 9, and unfortunately I wake up 03:04, and well, we'll talk more about the working
you
out.
and George, you
Yeah,
should call
yeah.
George. He's up at that time.
Well, since I brought it up, and I know we're working out here, we got a lot of people doing. Cody and Ed are both doing the half triathlon thing,
half-Ironman.
half Ironman. I am going to do over the next 100 days 1,000 workouts at Hotworx.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Dang.
Let's
And,
go.
over 100 days, 1,000 workouts
Yes.
at Hotworx.
Yeah, yeah. And in fact, on Thursday, I met the CEO and creator of Hotworx, Stephen P. Smith, and his fiance Ashley in New Orleans. That's the universe right there. That was my 900th consecutive day of working out.
Come on.
And I made that. I knew I
Nice.
was going to make it to day 1,000, but something in my head said, "Don't be a weak ass. Come up with something awesome." And the awesome is doing this 1,000 workouts in 100 days. And to have the CEO and the creator of Hotworx there on my 900th day
On
to
site.
talk to him.
On site.
That was totally unplanned, totally unscripted. There's 800 Hotworx across the world, so to meet him on that day, that's the universe saying, "Hey,
You're doing the right
go,
thing.
Yep.
go, man." So
Yeah.
so that's awesome.
Well,
I'm so pumped
since you're
about it.
talking about that, why don't you talk about that thing behind you?
Oh yeah, more Irreverent Warrior stuff. We are not going to get me on here and not talk about Irreverent Warriors.
Can you see it from
Yeah.
here?
So, first of all, we twist time and space here on the Hot Ashes podcast. So, what we're going to be talking about has already occurred when you hear this, but it's the 20th of June. Tonight is once
Twist time
Can't
and
see it.
space.
Can't see it.
That's okay. We'll show it later.
we're tonight's once a Marine, always a Marine night with the Jacksonville Ospreys. It's a college league baseball team.
Let's go. Wood Bat League. Wood
yeah,
Bat League.
Yep. So all the Reverend Warriors are showing up in their gear tonight. Carolina Museum of the Marine. But what you got behind me, you can't really see it. I did a 22
put a picture up.
Yeah, I did a 22-minute cold plunge at Augment in Jacksonville, and I've been trying to get this plaque to them forever. But I did. Yeah, okay, I'm the one that was in the cold water, but there were a lot of people on here, like TK and Lee are on there. This podcast is on there. We got hyperbaric oxygen therapy for heroes is on there. You got Onslow Business Journal. You
a lot of respectable folks. Respectable folks.
You can put a picture of this up while
Yeah.
I was talking about it, right?
We got
I know you can because I know how to do it.
I can do
But
it.
you're doing it.
We got Reaper Custom Creations that's on there. My friend JT's the one that made it. I said, bro, your name's not going on the back. It's going on the front. Of course. We got all the hike coordinators on there. Crystal Dunaway for Jacksonville's on there.
Shout out.
Mike Burden's on there from Crystal Coast, the Irreverent Warrior Crystal Coast hike. I should have had, I'm not going to say the date because I'm going to get it wrong. I think it's in October. We'll get it squared away there. But Matt Reeves, we didn't have a Greenville hike, but you want to talk about a man that has set the example of taking care of veterans. Matt Reeves is it.
The standard.
Yep. And I think I hit everybody on there, but yeah, it's a pretty badass plaque. There's another version of it that we gave to Hotworx in Jacksonville yesterday. Same kind of format. I treat it like a unit deployment plaque. When units deploy, they come back, they want to commemorate that mission, that deployment. And that's how I viewed these two things, the 22 workouts, 22 hours, the 22-minute cold plunge. So after the first inning tonight, we'll be presenting that plaque to Augment.
Real quick, tell everybody what the Irreverent Warriors is because you've on episode 23. I know, but let's do it.
Yeah. So Irreverent Warriors' mission is we bring veterans together using humor and camaraderie to improve mental health and prevent veteran suicide. It's a worldwide nonprofit. You get together. I'm not going to stand up, but you put on the silky shorts. You wear a cool Irreverent Warrior shirt. You do a simple hike in a city. They're about 7 miles. It is a very slow pace. It's not meant to be an athletic event. It's meant to bring veterans together. And absolutely, if you're really interested, watch the hike back, Irreverent Warriors, the hike back on YouTube. It's an hour long, and it will talk about the journey of Irreverent Warriors, because Irreverent Warriors started out like what we started this podcast talking about.
Right.
Hardcore drunk fest. It was show up, bar crawl,
go ham,
beast mode. And the founders, Donnie O'Malley, a few other folks said, hey, what are we doing here? That we're literally trying to prevent veteran suicide, and one of the things that contributes is
getting
overuse of alcohol.
And that's going to just
so they've backed it
magnify
off. And I will tell you, so I even wear the band, but IW Sober is one of the offshoots of Irreverent Warriors. And I'll tell you, sobriety is respected out there on these hikes. I've never had anybody try remember we were talking about bullying here and all that. Nobody bullies. They respect the people that are sober and are on their journey there. So
that's good.
See, that's like a major thing though, because we were talking about peer pressure earlier in the episode. It's like, hey, like because someone says, hey, I don't want a beer today. That's not like a delta. That's not bad. If someone's like, hey, I don't want to drink a beer today.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like I don't want to be alive anymore.
In the
That's
moment,
a different thing. Yeah.
Well, that's I'm saying like as far as abusing alcohol.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
yeah, so it's awesome.
Can I'm sorry to interrupt.
no worries.
Can anybody join, or is it just veterans, or what's the deal?
Veterans and active duty only on the hikes. And the reason for that is, we're all at, well, TK, you would be. You kind of look like one, but, for those of us that have been served, we want to talk in our own way. We want to act our own way. We don't want to be answering all kind of weird questions. Have you killed somebody or someone weird like that? We just want to be ourselves.
The weird questions.
Yeah. And so we just want to be us, goofy veterans together, and active duty. We want more active duty out here because I'll tell you, the thing coming off active duty, a lot of folks feel like they've lost their sense of tribe. Well, Irreverent Warriors is your tribe in waiting.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
were
on
talking about
active
tribe
duty,
that last thing, and that really resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah, if you're on active duty right now, I get it. You don't want to come out looking at a bunch of old guys in really tight shorts. I know it's kind of creepy, but that's part of the thing. That's kind
of
of
gross.
Yeah,
that's kind of the whole thing.
Excuse me, sir. Your balls are going.
Bumblebee tuna.
Yeah, we're so we
Can
do
you
have
put your leg down?
We do have a dress code, somewhat, but yeah. But yes, it's bringing a sense of tribe. So you don't have to be on active duty now thinking, oh man, what's it going to be like when I get out? come on one of these hikes and meet people, and you're going to meet some awesome people out on these hikes. I promise you,
man. And that does, I think, like as a civilian, that does a lot for people. Just having conversation, talking to someone. Hey, oh, you know such and such. You know Cody. Oh, we're cool. Now I'm not thinking about the other thing I was thinking about, which is the bad thing.
Right.
Yep.
Well, and this, like, the tables have been our tribe too.
Yeah.
Well,
we've got veterans and civilians around here, and it's like, you don't have to be, we're all from different walks of life. We can share our experience with each other. It doesn't mean we have to have all come from the same place or done the same thing.
Right.
Sure.
That's what makes it cool. There's Captain Joe. You could tell from the noise.
I heard it.
Well, that's why it's pretty cool that I'm on this podcast and being able to sit amongst people that have served this country. It's like, it's just a blessing. And I am thankful to say it. But I'm just saying, it's like, hey, anybody can sit at this table at any given moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
I met a former NFL player at Shirley's Back Room in Washington, D.C. This guy runs an awesome nonprofit in Baltimore.
I'm a former NFL watcher.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And at the same table was this big cigar, was one of the dealers. I forgot what company he's for, but
Dealers.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
The
one
reps.
Of the, one of the cigar reps.
I wouldn't call them dealers.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yo, man, you want some cigars?
Look what I got.
I got you. All right. But like we're saying here, you come to a cigar shop, all walks of life, all backgrounds, and you burn on one of these and you're talking, and we're all the same. We're all.
And someone might have something to say that they really needed to say that they haven't said yet out loud. And like you get into a conversation and it's like, hey, man, I'm not going to take it to like a wife level or a kid level, but it's like, hey, man, dude, my wife pissed me off today. Yeah, and they have no one to say that
exactly.
to. You have no one to say that to.
Fact.
Well, I was going to say, and this table doesn't make you feel like we joke around and stuff, but for the most part, we build each other up.
Exactly.
So if you're having a problem, there's 10 to 20 people here
But we
who
will
are
tell
ready
you
to
if
help
you're
you with
fucked up.
it. Yeah. We definitely.
To your face.
Oh, absolutely. But then we're going to still help you.
Right.
Like we're all going to come together. And how many?
right.
I bet at any given time, everybody at this table has something that belongs. I have his hedge trimmer. like we all have shit that belongs to us because we're like, hey, can I borrow this? Can I borrow? We're family, so of course we're there for each other, and it's so much easier if you have that than if you don't. If you just are on your own and you just try to do it on your own, you don't ever ask for help.
You can't do it alone.
You can't do it.
It's impossible.
Or you can do it, you're going to be miserable.
Yep.
You thrive with a tribe.
You're right, and you thrive with a truthful tribe. I'll say that because if you have somebody in your
not
corner,
yes men, not yes men.
that's right. Because
Yeah.
if you have somebody in your corner, which we've experienced, throughout your career, oh, you're doing a great job. Nobody tells you you're sucking unless you sit down and do your fear
Sometimes
rap or
you
whatever.
need to hear that though.
You
if
do.
are.
You
If
100%. That's like being a single dad. 50% of the time, I want to hear if I'm failing. I want to hear I'm failing at my job. I want to hear. Give me the truth.
in
Don't
general,
sugarcoat the
just
shit.
tell me.
Yes. And so, like, a lot of my shit that he knows of, I bring here. I don't know you guys. Like when I first started coming, I didn't know you from
So
Adam.
it's a super
it's like-
Yeah, like I
unbiased
know it because
opinion.
he's been
That's right.
talking to me about this
That's
stuff,
right.
but like he's starting to talk to other people about it. So
But it might be biased because you're his friend. So it's like he says to Chris, "Hey, is this effed up?"
Right.
And Chris might be like, "Yo, that's effed
yeah.
up."
Right. But
Yeah,
my
but we
point
give
is,
each other
know
that.
nothing from me.
We're close enough. We give each other that kind of
That's right.
feedback.
But you
I'll
know what
ask
I'm
him-
saying, though.
I do know what you mean, but I ask him that too. Like, am I wrong in this? And like, we'll give each other our.
That's right.
This is what I really think, but
like it or not.
do your
That's our
thing. You
opinion.
know what
Yep.
I mean? That's just my opinion.
And one of the flip sides of that coin is like sometimes it hurts to be like, "Yo, dude," your friend telling you like, "Nah, bro, you're wrong, dude."
Yeah.
And it takes a lot. And like
But you need
asking the hard questions, talking about the 2022 deaths and stuff, asking that question, asking your friends, are you okay? So
Have you
asking
ever
for the
thought
feedback.
about the word
It's
that
not
you're
soft.
supposed to say?
It's
I'm
not.
not
soft.
saying that specifically, but I mean just
Right,
having the courage to be able to say, "Hey, man, this is my thought." Giving honest feedback. People,
Where do I go from here?
People
Where do I
crumble
go
when
from
they hear
here?
feedback.
Yep.
Because they want to hear I'm building you up. They don't want to hear the
Why do you
negative
think
side.
I
of it.
was nervous when you opened up my book and started reading it? I was like, oh, don't do that.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
do
we
that.
have
I
like a
don't like it.
BS relationship.
I
I mean, we have a
know,
great
I know,
relationship.
I know.
But I hear you. But we've always poked at each other.
Yeah.
But in a
What
very
I'm saying-
respectable way.
Right. But what I'm saying is, and when somebody puts themselves, it's like you don't want to hear it, but you need to.
Right.
And so that's even the comments on the thing. I'm always like, comment. If it's a stupid keyboard warrior thing, then we're just going to brush past it, and I'm going to make some kind of and I'm going to sarcastically reply to you.
Yes,
that feeds our algorithm. You know, comment away. I don't care.
The smartest people on this podcast are the people that comment on it. So keep commenting.
They're all experts, right? They're all experts.
Well, speaking of comments,
that was sarcasm. By the way.
we need some comments
Comments? What do you mean?
about this.
Oh, we do.
We do.
So Cody and I shaved the day
I didn't recognize him.
the
May
day
15th.
The day Cody retired on May 15th.
That's right. That morning we both shaved.
We both shaved that morning, and now we are both that far along.
What is the competition
The
again?
competition is best beard.
By when?
5
days ago. We already know who won. I just need you guys to say it.
I'm not saying anything.
I was like,
I'm
I'm looking for comments. Give us comments.
Hold
For the viewers,
on.
give us comments.
Let the civilians say, I'm not going to say anything around the table.
This is my
Trained
first time in
killers.
27 years
Don't
in
be
my
doing
life.
don't be doing the heartstrings.
It's respectable.
It's respectable. This is a beard.
Going for the Chuck Norris, I would say that
I
Cody's
shaved
got
yesterday.
that.
I think we all know who won. Cody, you have to know that I beat you.
Lee's a
I disagree.
cheater. He's a freaking beard connoisseur.
It's okay. We're gonna keep going though, like not for a competition, but just to see how long we feel like. I've had
Are
mine
you
long.
going to grow it out? You're going to just
I think so.
rock out?
I mean, yeah,
I don't know when
qualms.
I'll shave mine, but I'll grow it every now and then real long, and it's kind of fun. You look
Yeah.
like a weirdo, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
So I might do the
That's a
long.
lot of man stuff.
You want to do it? Just grow them.
Nah.
See for like 3
I
months.
can't do it.
The doctrinal
Shit,
term
yeah.
is beardo. But
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah. No kidding. I'm interested to see if the viewers, if anybody comments on it. I want to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, what? What? Whose beard is better?
Yeah.
All right. Whose beard is better?
Let's hear it.
Mine.
Let's hear it.
You have to say or mine. So
Or mine. There we
Well,
go.
they'll see you on the camera.
yeah.
It's
I
out
mean,
there.
it's good, dude. That's the first beard you've ever grown.
I think it's funny that we're inverted.
In
Inverted
25
because it's
years.
very
Yeah.
gray. It's very
Yeah,
gray.
mine's
And I
gray at
have
the bottom.
gray, too.
His is not so much.
But what's funny is like, so he did 27 years. I did 20 years in the Marine Corps.
Sorry to misspeak. I meant 27. Sorry.
When I
said
went-
25.
When I went and did my retirement picture, which is still on my ID, my beard was completely
Dark,
like black. A few years later,
Yep.
streaks of gray and all this stuff. Now, so I said, this is the difference between 20 years retired with a black beard
Right.
and 27 years retired all gray.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't mind the gray. I like the gray in a beard, especially when it's like
Salt and pepper.
especially when it's like stripy and stuff like that. But
I'm digging it.
Got the goatee going here.
You got to go. You got to go.
have you always had a goatee when you were out, or did you ever do the full beard?
I did the full beard for like a year or two, and then I
Do you
just
clean shave
too
your
much.
face around it?
Yeah, I do all this. It's just
Like straight big razor?
Ooh, a
Did I
little more,
mess
a
up?
little more,
More.
sorry.
more.
Sorry.
More. Right there.
Good,
A
good,
little
good,
bit back. Right
Boom.
there. Right
Sorry.
there. You're good.
See,
So you just big razor it? Or?
no, I use a Mach 3 or 5
essentially
or
the
whatever.
same thing,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
like a
And I
razor,
do the
just-
head, yeah, all that stuff. I just didn't do it because I'm being lazy.
Let
And
me ask you
I
a
can't-
question.
Yeah.
You do it in the shower?
No.
Yeah, everybody
You
does
do
it at the sink?
shower.
I've had the unfortunate little hook in where you gouge your brain and then that got blood spurting all over the place, and yeah, so now
Did you ever see those gimmicky like things
Oh,
where you just rub
yeah,
it? Have you
yeah,
tried
no,
those?
The skull,
no,
the
no.
skull
Yeah, like
shavers.
where you just do
No.
that, whatever.
I'm a Gillette Mach 5, whatever, $500 for 2 razor. I'm being sarcastic, but
Yeah, they're expensive as shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like $30
Yeah.
for
Well,
like
go with
three
a
fucking
well, not with
packs.
for your head. I would
Excuse
say
my
a safety
language.
razor.
No, I'm good. I'm
Safety
good with all.
razor is really good for shaving like this,
Well, it's
but
edging up is good. Edging up is good with a safety razor. But
Well-
like as far as cleaning your whole face up,
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying like you put the oil on the art of shaving. You put the oil on first, and then you do the.
Oh,
Look at that little
yeah.
kid's got a mohawk. Look at that.
I'll tell you what. I love going to those places though where they do the old school
Where they
straight
dip it in
razor.
with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a straight razor. It came with my kit that my daughter bought me. That thing.
Yeah.
And so I've been messing around with it and like shaving with it. I can do it, but it's so fucking hard.
I bet.
Yeah, I went to a
It's
place in
work.
Charleston.
It's
It was
work.
nice. I forgot the name of the place, but they had the big barber chairs. It was I think you could smoke cigars in there too.
Oh,
it was really cool.
Dude, if I
shop,
could smoke
man.
a cigar while I'm getting a haircut, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're in the chair for over an hour.
No.
Over there, where you get
Oh
your
yeah,
haircut.
over there. Yeah.
Forget that.
No, that's
noise.
pretty cool. I like it though.
Yeah, but when I go to base, they give me the
high and tight.
the high reg or whatever. I had a high and tight for 20 years in the Marine Corps, which I didn't mind. But
You did used to rock the freaking strip.
yeah, when I was in the Marine Corps,
strip.
the high and tight.
Yep.
But then I retired and grew my hair out. But then when I got back in uniform, I did like a high reg or whatever. And I disgusted myself. I was like, why don't you have a high and tight, you turd?
Nasty.
I started doing this in Norway in 2002 because you're wearing the watch cap and all this headgear and you feel gross. And
Is
I'm like,
being
that's
bald in regulation?
Yeah.
So for a period of time, it was thought to be eccentric.
Was it?
But
When
yes.
was this?
Like you're
It
the
was
man.
probably
I'm
like-
remember
rocking
this.
it.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
80s,
yeah.
90s, something like that.
No, I shaved my head a couple times in the Marine
Yeah.
Corps.
Like fully down.
Yeah,
Like
fully
all
down.
the way down.
Razor shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bald razor.
I mean, hell.
Just to do it. Like you're on deployment. Who gives a shit? I don't feel like
I'm
going
not
to get
gonna
a
impress
haircut.
anybody.
Right. I don't feel like going to the barber. So, but then I learned how to cut my own hair. So I would just go, and then I cut it high and tight every time.
So as you're getting ready for deployment, especially your first one,
Eh.
you get if you don't do it voluntarily, you get chased down
Well, it's
and
gonna
held
happen.
down.
It's gonna
And they
happen.
shave your head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to, traditionally, we shave our heads on the first
On a
deployment.
deployment.
First
like,
deployment.
Your
Yep.
first deployment.
Yep.
But I did it for many deployments.
Like down
just
to what?
do
Like
it.
down to a one?
No,
one?
down to a nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's all
like no
your
guard.
hair or
Like no
I don't know,
guard.
maybe no
Like,
guard.
I'm on a one right now.
No
This is a
guard.
one.
I would say no guard, just
like
all the way
zero
down.
guard, just
Pretty
like
much.
the clippers and
You're
freaking-
shaving your head to the baldness.
like boot camp.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
Yes. Just to say, it's your first deployment. I don't care
And-
if you're a staff sergeant.
Kids would over the years, kids would fight it and fight it and fight it. They love
You
their
can't
hair
escape
nowadays,
it.
man.
I don't
Oh my
get that,
God,
dude.
They
Oh
love their
my
hair.
God.
These freaking broccoli heads love their hair, man. And you
horrible.
join the Marine Corps and you're like, I'm not going to let them change me. I won't be like.
Watch
it's-
this.
It's just another. It's just another thing of discipline, dude. Like if this stupid
Lack of-
little tiny rule that you can't follow, what makes you think you're going to follow the bigger rules when it comes time to go to freaking combat, dude?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Well,
You
this
need
is
your
the
little
thing
broccoli
that,
hair
like-
because you want to look like a fucking disgusting civilian. Sorry.
No.
No, I was just kidding.
I mean,
I'm just
shit.
kidding.
He's got
You
diet
can't tell me
broccoli.
nothing. I got a
No,
fucking
look at his
bro-
hair.
I got
No,
nothing.
I know. I'm talking
But
about
this is
military
one thing
people with
that I
that kind of
like.
haircut.
You know, like I've talked to Lee off camera. I've talked to you off camera, and Chris. We haven't had this conversation off camera. But it's like, hey, I feel like I missed out on not joining the military. I think about it all the time. I wish I would have joined the military, and I wish I would have. But thank God that my family did that.
Yeah.
At least I can lean into that.
Yeah, dude.
But
Not
what-
everybody needs to join.
no,
We certainly don't want anybody to feel bad. Like, oh,
No, I'm
I
not
wish
even
I-
saying that.
I know. I'm just saying, like, nobody looks. We certainly don't look down on people who didn't fucking serve
Absolutely
the military.
not.
So I don't ever want anybody to feel that way because.
Well, there's always the comment of I was gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
I know.
almost
I am
joined.
not that
almost,
guy.
yep.
I
am
know you're not that guy because you're.
I am not that guy.
But you're
'cause I
doing
never
your
said
path
that.
and you're successful and you're doing great
Exactly.
things. Not everybody is made for the military. Not that you wouldn't have done fucking great in the
No,
military.
I'm not saying that. I know you're not
Because you
saying
know
that.
damn well you would have. You'd have been a freaking beast. But not everybody needs to join the military. It doesn't
So,
matter.
you talk about the rituals.
I'm talking about civilians out there. Don't ever apologize for not joining the military.
No.
There's those who do and those who don't. It doesn't
That's right.
matter. We're not in a country where it's like World War II, and you have to have served or you're just let your country down. No, it's not like that. We're fine.
I'll tell you right
We're an
now.
all volunteer force still.
Like one of the civilians I have massive respect for, Sherry Norris. She's one of the major reasons why I'm sober. I meet with her,
Major
not
reason.
personally, but every Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. we talk. And you want to talk about a leader? I mean, she didn't wear a uniform day one,
Yeah.
but she's been awesome. And
you could probably
find her
see
own
that
way.
you don't
person
have to
in
be in the
uniform.
military to be a
No.
leader. Some of the
Nope.
world's greatest
Yep.
leaders were never in the military.
Absolutely. And there's some hard people out there. I think of Cameron Haynes. He's my age. The dude's 55 years old and he's still running ultra marathons. And
Well, that's my
everything.
point,
So,
though. My
yeah,
point is that we talk about the military a lot. We're veterans, we're retirees, whatever. We don't in any way mean to say that, like, if you're not a veteran, you ain't shit. Like,
Yep.
if you ain't ordnance, you ain't shit, whatever. Stupid.
I
thing
know
to
us.
say.
Stupid.
But
Oh, I
it's
hate
not
that.
that way
I
at
know
all.
us.
No, come on. It's just one of their
Stupid.
fun things.
No,
that they,
we'll,
it's
we'll
like
talk
a fun
trash.
thing. Yeah, it's
we'll
a trash.
say nasty civilians. Because you said so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
created a shirt that says "Don't pet the civilians." I get it, but we have fun with that. But we have massive respect.
But that's its own
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
though. That's
yeah.
a different sect of
Yeah.
people.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
There
But
are
it's
good people.
like Simon Sinek. He has great leadership books. He was not in the military, but he
nope.
has great leadership books, great leadership sayings, things like that.
But he does follow the military quite a bit.
But he does, and he talks about the Marines a lot.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Is like
That's the
you don't have to be in the
standard,
military
Nope.
to be a leader, and I talk about that in here. It's not just military stuff.
It's a
And
standard.
you know what? Simon Sinek, we use a lot of his stuff with the Iron Foundation, helping people transition out of the military. So, yeah.
A boss has the title, a leader has the people. Simon Sinek.
Yep. Everybody's got their own path, and you just got to embrace your path, and that's it. And you got to be proud of your path, and
that's what my father told me. He was like, "Hey, like I am never gonna look down on you for not being a Marine." And he had this
I say
conversation.
the same thing with my kids.
He had this conversation with me when I was like 27, like when I was beyond being a Marine. He was like, "I've never looked down on you for not being a Marine." He was like, "Bro, you had your own mission."
I used to
Like,
see your
you're
dad
good.
running right there on up there in Havelock. Every morning, I saw him running right down the road. I'm like, oh shit, there he is.
He's like, bro,
Terry.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, bro.
Yeah.
You're good. Like you don't. First of all, you don't have to like impress me.
Yeah.
Your
You're
dad's a
my
very
kid.
good guy. I like
He
that.
is. He is a good
You
dude.
don't have to impress me, first of all, because you're my dad. You already impressed me. You're my kid.
Yeah.
Boom. First of all. Second of all, you don't have to be a Marine. Like,
Yeah.
that is not what.
Choose your path.
If that's not your
Absolutely.
mission,
Yeah.
then that's cool. But he was like, if you want to do it, okay. But he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
same.
only do it if you want to do it.
That's right.
Amen.
Only do
Amen.
it if you want to do it.
I
Don't
talked to
feel
my
like
kids
you
about
have
it.
to do it.
Yeah, I
That
talked to my kids
obligation.
about it, but it wasn't like you need this is what you need to do.
No,
it was an
never
option.
that.
And
It
if
was
you don't want
never
to do it,
that.
you don't have to do it. And
was never that.
Madison almost joined, but she
did.
had
Cystic
I don't want to
acid
talk.
or-
Yeah,
or-
cystic
or-
acne.
or-
She doesn't anymore, but she had cystic acne, and she had to get on some medication for 6 months. And her recruiter sucked real bad anyway. And I think that might be because her dad was a.
And I
retired
love my
first
dad
sergeant.
for that because it's like, dude, he's motivated. You've met him. You
Yeah,
guys
he
have
is.
Your
seen
dad?
him.
Oh yeah.
He's a motivator. He's a very big motivator.
He's
But
almost as motivated as a first sergeant, dude.
Yeah,
Almost.
back to
I
the kid thing.
Can't wait till he
This, this
sees
is a
this
test to
episode.
see if you're watching, Terry.
My back to the kid thing. My youngest daughter Gianna, soon to be first lieutenant Gianna Rabasi,
Salute.
intel officer in the Air Force. When she was
Nice.
on the fence, I said, "Look, you got to want it so bad. I'm going to get dramatic here that you got to want to fight me." And the reason for that is I actually got into a physical fight with my father because he wouldn't sign my papers when I was 17.
He didn't want you to go in the military.
No, he didn't want me to. So I told my daughter, "You got to want it that bad that you're willing to fight me."
This is what
to
you
earn
wanna
the
do.
title."
This is
And
what you wanna do.
Did
I
you
got,
beat the shit out of her?
no, I didn't. But I will tell you this: I got.
All right, I'll sign it. She's all bloody on the ground.
She actually likes cigars. In fact, she was with me when I first saw this podcast.
Oh, really?
She came over here and we smoked a cigar on the first podcast that I watched
nice,
with you
nice.
guys. Man, you want to talk about
That's
somebody?
an emotional level thing.
Yep. You want to talk about somebody that had to fight every step. For those of us that have gone through the process, every step of the way, she had a roadblock. Whether it was making it through MEPS, the Citadel.
Did she do the scholarship or no?
No, she was just pure. She went to the Citadel and
Is he officer? Is he officer?
Yes. And she got to the point where she told her staff, like, "Hey, I'm going to be an officer in the Air Force. You're going to have to rip this
I'm
uniform
doing
off
this."
me. This is going to happen." And man, she did, and she's doing awesome now. And
Well, my niece wants to join the Air Force as an officer. She wants to go JAG. So I've been
Lawyer.
she's a senior in high school, so and she's very smart. Straight A's.
Lawyer.
Straight
Keep that one
A's.
close to the belt.
Straight A's, like awesome, like volleyball goddess. Like she's just amazing. So, and she's very driven. And so I sent her the Air Force ROTC scholarship information just to pay the website or whatever. It's because she's a senior. So like, dude, straight A's, you're the volleyball champion, whatever. Like, go for this, get that, and then. But then I don't know how that translates to JAG because you know how JAG you get a 4-year degree, then you got to go to law school.
Yeah.
So if you get the scholarship and you get a 4-year degree,
You still
now
got to do the bar, right?
well, yeah. But
Yeah,
once you're commissioned, then how do you then go to JAG
And
if
do
you've
bar.
already done that?
Yeah,
So I know as a former OSA, I was a recruiter for 3 years, and I was at the NCOIC for 2 of those years, and then when I was getting ready to come back to the fleet, I went to the OSO for a month or 2.
officer selection officer.
Officer selection. I shouldn't say yeah.
No, you got you,
officer
brother.
selection officer. But I was the officer selection assistant as an enlisted staff sergeant. I would go around with him, and we had some JAG people that were in his pool or whatever it's called. So they're lieutenants already, and they're in the JAG program.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're going through law school still, but they're lieutenants. So I figure that there's an Air Force equivalent somehow.
Absolutely.
And I want to find out that information for my niece so she can capitalize on that. I think she'll. Down. Yeah, man. It's like I'm a Marine and I want everybody to join the Marine Corps because I know they're the best.
Yeah.
They're the best. I mean, we are the best. We know this. But we do. I mean, it's not everybody in the country.
It is a
knows
department of the Navy, right?
Yeah, the men's
for
department.
listeners.
The men's department,
men's
right?
department.
But
it's the men's department of the Navy,
right? But if I were to tell like it's gonna sound bad.
Yeah, just say.
I don't
it
care
now.
what
Say
branch.
it.
I really don't care what branch you join. If you serve your country, that's awesome, man. Younger me would have been like, but if you're in the Air Force, it's my daughter can do the Air Force. My niece, my son joined the Air Force, I'd make fun of him. Like, come on, dude.
Well, I still tease my daughter.
Join a man's ranch.
She's at
JK Air Force. JK.
Her
JK.
squadron's supporting the fight right now, and they're staying intense. And I was talking to my other daughter today.
They're staying intense.
Yeah, and when I was talking to my
They're
daughter,
doing some Marine Corps shit.
Oh no, when I was talking to my daughter, I said, "Yeah, they're glamping."
I was gonna
That's
say
the
they're
Air
probably
Force.
giant.
Not,
they're probably
they're
giant
not.
inflatable
They're
tents
not,
with like
AC.
AC.
Their own chef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got the blow up beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Air Force does it right,
I
man.
can't
do.
say anything. I'm a civilian.
Yeah,
I can't
but
say
you
anything.
can. But the Air Force, man, have you ever seen that show on Netflix, Space Force with Steve Carell?
classic.
No.
It's pretty
Great
funny.
show.
That's pretty funny.
My favorite
It's
episode
goofy.
is
It's-
where he was testifying in front of Congress. That sequence there was awesome. John Malkovich, he is.
I love
awesome
John
in that.
Malkovich because he can play.
He's so awesome in it.
He can play a serious role. He can play a stupid,
Yeah.
goofy role. And like in this role, I love him because
he
you can
is-
tell he's like a doctor and he's smarter than everybody, but they don't take him. You know, they never like listen to him.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, my God.
It's really stupid. Just know that it's really stupid, but it will make you
It's
chuckle.
like a spoof. It's a spoof.
It's a spoof on Space Force.
There's a
Because, like,
scene-
seriously, you're in the Space Force.
Yeah.
What's space like? I don't know. Like, you've never been there.
Right.
You don't know.
I love the scene where all the Joint Chiefs are together, and then the Coast Guard commandant comes in. They're all like,
They're like, get
Coast
out of
Guard
here.
in
Get out of here.
Throw them
Yeah.
out there.
And
You
the
don't
Marine
rate.
and the Marine general is the guy from Seinfeld. He's Putty
Yes.
from Seinfeld.
Yes.
He's Emperor's New Groove. He's Kronk.
Yeah.
You know, he's the guy. So he's a bully.
Yes.
You know, so he's like,
Little ground to pound.
yeah, and he's the Marine Corps general. I love that dude.
Oh, and then I'm thinking,
It's a funny, goofy show. It's stupid, but it's
Yeah.
goofy.
it's classic.
Damn.
What's not goofy is your book, though, and I got to throw some
snap.
love to it. Now, I will tell you,
Oh,
honest.
straight pluggage.
Yeah, pluggage.
Dang.
I got 30 pages into it, and I lost my TO weapon. So I was reading it on my way to New Orleans. This was on last Sunday. I put it down to go grab my bag. I came back, and by the time I figured out that it was gone, it was gone. So if you were in the New Orleans airport on the
By the time
14th
I
of
figured out it
June,
was
I'd
gone,
like
it
to
was
have my
gone.
book
Yeah.
back.
yeah, no, if you were in the New Orleans airport on the 14th of June, 2026, and you picked up because I said so, then read and comment on it, and you're welcome for the free copy. So now I'm going to carry. Terry's making me carry it everywhere now.
You're the
So I
man.
don't lose it again. I'm going to have to dummy cord it to myself. And,
Yeah,
but
just put like a punch through it.
it is very good. It
Thank you,
is
sir.
one of those very good leadership books.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, and I'm a big fan of Jocko Willink and all, and this is same kind of theme about owning, taking responsibility, like you said, as a leader. You know, and understanding what that means when it goes right, when it goes wrong. Hey, you're the one that's responsible for it. So I'm looking forward to getting through the rest of the book here.
Yeah, it's not always easy, and that's like a lot of these leadership books are just do this, just do that. Well, that's not the way
about to
real
cut you
life
off.
works, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm about to cut you off.
go for it.
Yeah.
So it's like you say that about the book, bigging it up. And it's like, I just want to give a shout out to my podcast partner. It's like, hey, man, you did the work. You have gone
Thanks,
through
buddy.
school and you've freaking done the knowledge. I mean, obviously, you're a first sergeant. We know how that much that means.
But he's not
Thanks,
a
buddy.
real doctor, right? I mean,
Anyway, it's like you've done the
I'm
footwork.
no gynecologist, but I'll have a look.
I'll have a look too.
You're a writer.
I already have a fucking
you're a
associate's
writer. You're a writer. You're a writer.
I'm not really a writer.
But you've done it.
Yeah, that's my.
Have you written
second
3 books?
book.
Have you written 3 books?
I'm
I sure
on
as fuck
my
have.
third.
He's a writer.
He's a
right?
writer, right?
I do.
So,
I
go ahead, Terry.
enjoy writing.
4 actually.
So the only thing that I said to cut you off is to say is a shout out. Like,
Thanks,
thank
buddy.
you for doing that.
Thank you, man.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
I bought
dude.
my copy.
Thank
It's
you, boy.
great.
So
you.
because of the example, Lee and other friends of mine said, yeah, I got a book together too. I just got to figure out how to get the damn thing published.
Everybody
But,
has a book in them.
Yep.
And that's why I wrote the
yeah.
novel, the fiction one that
It's
I wrote.
a journal, bro.
Everyone has a book in them. Yeah, it's a journal unless you want to write a fiction. Everybody has a story. Write a story, dude. Make it up. It's nobody can tell you you're wrong.
I'm about
you
to start
make the story
journaling,
up
bro.
yourself, dude.
I'm about to start journaling. I think that it might be
That's
healthy
very important.
to journal.
It is
Yeah,
healthy.
it
to
is.
Like,
it is.
be like, hey,
That's-
maybe. Okay, so we talk about the table, right? We talk about how we need to talk to each other.
Yep.
Okay, so the secondary level of that is like, maybe I don't have a table. I have a book that I can write down things. That's the same thing as speaking
It's,
it out
it's
loud.
having a conversation.
You
and
got to
it's-
put it down.
It's putting
you
your
have to say it.
putting your thoughts out there so they're real. They're not like something you're burying down and choking
That you're
on
just-
or crying about, bitching about. You're putting them out there. This is how I feel about this shit.
Yeah.
And would we be saying this 20 years ago?
No.
As fucking
No.
hard-headed
No, no, no.
Marines.
Not
Now
at
we'd be
all.
like journaling.
You fucking pussy.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is huge. And, you know, since we're talking about Marines again, books, another Marine, Carla Murphy, I read her book on the way to New Orleans as well. I didn't lose her book.
Thanks, buddy.
Fuck yours.
Yeah, your book was worth losing.
Yeah.
Hey, go buy that book.
But Carla actually
What's her book called?
is B1 of Zero. And
B1 of Zero.
Beer One of Zero, and it's all about opening a business. I've read a lot of business books, and I will tell you that when I go start my business, which I will be soon too, I'm using
that.
her book as the model. And
I like that,
she actually
B1 of
lives in
Zero.
Jacksonville. She went to the Naval Academy, Marine
Shout out.
captain. Carla, if you like cigars, you know, you should probably
Come on and be on the podcast,
But
talk
yeah.
about your book.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
talk
Be
about
one
it.
of
She's
zero.
great.
I like that because it's
Yeah.
like be one of your own. Like
Yes.
nobody else is your
Yeah.
competition. You're your own.
When you read that book, it's not her like we were talking about earlier, somebody telling you what to do.
Yep.
No, she actually has you doing exercises in the book to really get you prepared. She helps people found companies.
Just starting a business.
Yeah. And I mean, she's so good at that. She's in Bali right now because one of her clients flew her to Bali to help her out. And yeah, she's on a little world war.
So
yeah,
we might need
But
our,
that's
our
only the
fans
prize.
to
That's
step
not
it
the
up a little
journey.
bit.
That's
Yeah.
the prize.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not the journey. That's the
No.
prize
Yeah.
of the footwork.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
So, like,
I heard that.
I kind of want to say something that is like not to go like too deep or whatever and like make it dark or whatever, but it's like, hey, I'm 35 years old now.
God.
Exactly. But I have never had these thoughts in my life that I've ever had until I was 35. I'm a grown man now. I'm a grown adult. I'm a husband. You know what I mean? And it's like, hey, these thoughts creep in your head. Like, hey, am I doing good? Am I okay?
That's right.
You start thinking about stuff.
Yep.
Where it's like, hey, am I doing good enough? And then the other dark thought creeps in that it's like, hey, I'm not doing good enough.
Mm-hmm.
That could be easy for anybody to think.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I'm not doing good enough.
Yeah. I think
Especially if you're a competitor
Yeah.
running marathons or, you know what I'm saying, doing Irreverent Warriors hikes.
Okay.
It's like, I'm not good enough. I'm not doing good enough. And that can bleed into your brain, bro.
Oh, it
and
can,
it's
big
like,
time.
bro, and it's like, dude, it's good. You're good. But like, it's easy to sit here and say that you're good. But in
Having-
day-to-day life,
Yeah.
it's
Having
there.
that,
It's there. You know what I'm saying, though?
I do.
You guys know what I'm saying?
what's it
I-
called?
I'm
The,
rolling with you. I
reassurance.
wanna-
Having that reassurance.
I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
mean to go
no,
like
I didn't wanna-
terribly
no,
dark.
no.
I didn't mean to go terribly dark.
No,
but I'm
I just didn't
saying.
want to interrupt Cody here, but since he's taking a sip, so
But you
Yep,
get to
yeah.
a certain age, and it's like, because I'm younger than you guys. I'm younger than y'all. But
Yeah.
it's like these thoughts creep in as an adult man.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, am I doing good enough as a man? And you start to question yourself. You question yourself.
I think all of us right here have felt that. All of us. To this day.
yeah.
All
You
the time.
question yourself. You're
Well-
like, am I doing good enough?
So
Yeah.
here's where I think it needs to go, TK, and this is just me, my perspective on it is, well, you gotta decide what's good enough for you. You gotta set your own standards. What you do, like I'm not gonna go.
I understand it.
No. What I'm saying is, you can't say, well, I'm 35. I should have this much money in the
Right.
bank,
There's no standard. There's
Right,
no
but-
standard.
Well,
It's your
there,
standard.
there is. It's got to be yours because you got to decide what's good for you and not what's good for for anybody
A
else.
popular
you gotta,
opinion.
You
That's
got to
right.
believe. I have my own goals and standards for myself, and that's how I gauge if I'm good enough or not. I don't look and say, "Oh, I'm 55 years old. I should have $1 million in the bank right now or whatever. I should invest it.
Right. I'm not winning because I don't have that.
Right. No.
Blah,
no.
blah, blah.
You got to decide what you want. And then it will help you.
I'm not even talking about monetary
No.
value.
That was just an example.
Value.
Holistic.
No,
Right.
I know.
Yep.
Just
Holistic value.
values level. Am I being a good person at this stage in my life? Am I doing good?
Let me run this past you. So that goes through my mind a lot, especially going through
This
my
shit's gonna
divorce,
make me cry,
through my
bro. I'll
kids,
start crying,
everything
dog.
like that. So
Don't do
there was
that.
a lot of questioning. And going back to the whole tribal thing, I mean, relying on your tribal, like we've cried on each other's shoulders before.
100%.
So
That's what friends do.
that's right.
That's what
But
people don't understand. That's what
That's
friends
how you
do.
know a
And-
true
and
friend.
Go on,
Yeah.
go
When you
on.
get to
That's
that
what
point with a
friends
true
do.
friend.
That's right.
That's what friends do.
And then to back up what Chris is saying, to where you can sit in your backyard, because I've done this. It's like, shit, I have a house right here. I have
Everything's
two beautiful,
good.
Yes, I have two beautiful girls who are smart, who are healthy, who are doing it. I've
That's
got
what
a
I'm
pool right
saying.
here. I've got grass in my yard. I've got food in my cupboards. It's like,
You're not wanting for anything.
No, it's
But
called
I'm
keeping
still
up with the
missing
Joneses.
something.
Right, but you have what you need. You have what you have probably wanted. You know, like
Right.
if you could tell your 20 years from now, you look at your life now, you have two beautiful girls, beautiful house, beautiful pool, like all this stuff.
But why do I have all that and still feel like I'm missing something, one thing?
That's natural, but then again, it goes
Because
to
we
your
are-
And that's
framework.
not
Well,
a testament to my wife. That's
no,
it's like
no.
That's a part of the
that's-
good part.
That's that
like-
burning desire
that's
in
like
you
the-
to always accomplish
Yeah.
more. That's
I agree.
That's that thing. Like
It's not that
man,
like my
I've-
life sucks. It's
Yeah.
like
No. It's I have always been a high performing. You know, I always have to be a high performer.
I
but
want to do
I
something
expectations.
have
else.
everything that I love, but I gotta now do another thing because I have to.
Yep, fact.
Yeah.
And so I'm always asking him, I'm like, dude, you've run how many marathons? You've done this many things, and you're gonna do a half-Ironman? Bro, we're not young anymore. And he's like, yeah, and then next year I'm gonna do this other stupid thing. And I'm like,
it's not stupid.
no, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, that's what it is.
So we
same
talk
with
about
me. Like
this stuff,
I've got this band and I'm doing this. Now I want to write more songs. I want to have a music channel of my own where I'm just writing stuff and play. I'm like, why? I've already done all this music stuff, but that's just us wanting to keep on
people
growing.
Be like, hey, why do you want to keep doing this stuff?
Journal
And
it,
I'm like,
dude.
Yo,
I don't wanna
have to
keep
do
doing it. I wanna
something
get better
else.
at it.
I want to
Yeah.
do something else.
You were just talking about journaling.
wanna get better at it,
Journal
too.
Start talking to the pen. Let it do it, and you'll figure it out, man. What's the
Dude,
next?
I've written pages.
Yeah.
before.
Do you
I've
ever
written
read them back?
pages.
Do you ever read them back?
I don't like to do that.
Maybe you need to.
So
I don't like to read
okay,
it
You
back.
need that
because
personal
it'll
feedback.
Make me
Hold on,
sad.
hold on.
It'll make me sad
Hold
to
on,
read it
hold on.
back.
So you use it as a get your thoughts on the page.
Yeah, and
get it
I
out
don't
of my
want to
brain.
read it again.
At least I got to tell somebody, even if it's that page,
I
that
just told
inanimate
the
object.
book. I just told the
right,
book.
Right,
I just told
But
them.
what good is it if you're never going to get feedback from that?
That's right.
Well, it's gonna make me cry if I read it.
Well,
Is that
sometimes
healthy?
the truth hurts. Or in
Because
I can't say
when
the
I'm
truth
writing,
hurts.
when I'm writing it, that is the realest shit that I've ever
We
wrote.
scared Chris off.
well,
That is the realest thing I've ever wrote is when I've journaled.
well, if you want the realest feedback, read it.
Because I've read
Read
it
it.
before. I've read it.
And then
I'm
you know
like,
what you do
"Dang,
after
I
that?
don't-
Turn
I've
it
read
into
the
a
fir-
song or a poem.
I've read it like I've read the first 4 sentences and be like, oh, I don't want to read this anymore because now I remember what I felt like when I was writing it.
Do you
I had
ever?
a-
Because I know you're a writer in that way. Because
No,
I know your raps
it's like
and stuff.
deep. It's like deep
I know.
level
I know.
writing.
What I'm saying though is, I know you are also a music writer. Like you write your raps, you write, that kind of shit. Have you ever thought about turning these things into a poem or a song or a rap?
I
Or
go poem level. Poem level.
you see what I'm saying?
It's a poem.
Yeah, but a poem you can turn into a song or a rap.
It's a poem. Because it's like, dude, it's like an emotional dump.
What I'm saying
It's
is,
an
have you ever
emotional dump.
think about what and then read it? It's going to hurt you. Read it, but then turn that into like a rhyming poem or a rhyming rap or
So
something.
you
that
do
can,
agree, like, to read it back would suck.
I think read it. It's going to suck, but it's
gonna suck bad.
But it's facing it though. You know.
That's
what I mean?
right.
I've literally
In my
That's a good way to
opinion.
put it. You're facing it.
You're
Yep.
facing it.
I've
You're not-
literally been at my work desk before, like writing something. I've written something at my work desk because that's my decompression time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
not at
think-
home. I don't write at home. I'll write at work because I
Sure.
have the downtime there.
Yep.
And then like 2 weeks will go by and like I'll go to write again and I'll have to like you got to turn past those pages. So it's like, hey, what did I write on? You know, what I'm saying May 14th. What
Right.
did I write? Or
Yeah.
May 13th. And I'll look at it and I'll scan it and I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to read that.
Well, I
Because it
think-
was real bad. It's terrible.
yeah. No,
it's
I hear what
terrible
you're
that
saying.
it's terrible that like the journaling comes from like, for me, not to everybody, for me, it's terrible that journaling comes from like, I just need to get off
Pain.
this bad
It's
shit.
pain. It's pain. Yeah.
And it's not
Sometimes.
even. It's in my
well,
life.
it's
My
bad.
life
It's
doesn't
pain.
suck.
You're
My
not,
life does
but,
not
no,
suck.
no.
Bro.
But you're not journaling good feelings. You're not journaling things that make you happy.
I need to outset these bad things that I'm thinking. Like,
That's what I mean. So you're only journaling
what
bad
I
things.
could
So
say
that's what
to
you're.
somebody that didn't get my order right at fucking McDonald's, I'll just, and it's not those words, but it's like,
No.
hey. I mean, I'll say it right now. I'll say whatever I want to say right now. It'll be like, hey, man, why do I feel this way? Am I fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what anybody would write in their journal. Why do I feel this way?
Yeah, no.
Am I
right.
fucked up for
Hey,
feeling super mad about
down.
this? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, writing. Like, hey, am I okay? Like, am I okay? Like, dude, like, it's... When I journal,
point,
when I have
though-
journaled is like, I'm talking to myself.
I know, and that's
I'm
what it is.
literally
That's what it
talking
is.
to myself.
But my question was, have you ever journaled in a good way, with happy things, good things?
Yes, I have.
But is it mostly bad?
It's a lot of bad.
Yeah, because you feel like you can go and tell your friends
Because
about the
I
good
have to
things.
decompress
Right.
bad shit.
Because you can tell your friends about the good things, but you don't want to talk about the bad things, so you journal that.
And I don't want to weigh this on my wife when I
Right,
like
so
lay
that's-
that all on her.
So you guys are in this together.
That's dangerous too,
You're
man.
in that together.
That's dangerous, dude.
So you've got to take that. You
yeah,
can't. Secrets aren't
don't
good.
keep shit from your.
Don't keep
Don't
shit.
keep
No.
shit from your
So
wife.
maybe, hey, babe, I want
I've
you to
been
read.
feeling
I've
this way.
Exactly.
I'm feeling down.
Take
I'm
a page.
feeling down.
Yeah.
Screenshot a page or
Absolutely.
whatever. Take a picture. What do you think about this?
Yeah, this is how I feel.
Right.
I just need to tell you
'Cause you're in
because
it
I
together,
love you,
dude.
and you know that's it.
You're not her life. Your
guys
life.
are-
This isn't
you guys
even
are
like
one.
concerning
That's
her.
right.
This is not even concerning her.
It
It's
is.
not
No,
like
no,
a
no.
relationship
Because it
issue.
concerns you.
What he
She
means
thinks
is
about
it's
you.
not about her. Like
Right.
it's
It's not
he's
about
not
her.
mad. Like, but
No, it's not
what
like we had a fight.
And I agree
No,
with
no,
that.
no.
But what he's saying, what I'm saying is, even still,
Yes.
whatever's going on with you, you want
It's like too much. It's like fucking too
right.
much.
But the closest
So do it
person
by-
in your
by
world is her,
Mm-hmm.
and the way that you guys are
100%.
going to be one unit is tell each other that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta tell
A little bit.
You, the most
Start with a little-
no,
start
the
with a
most
little bit.
vulnerable shit about you, your wife should know. You know what I mean?
I mean, we
my
can
wife
go
knows
real
every
deep,
damn
bro.
thing.
We can
I'm
really
just
go
saying.
deep,
and I'll
bro.
tell you right
I'm just
now,
saying
that-
she's gonna be your biggest. I'm
She's
telling you,
like,
she will
hey,
be the biggest.
I'm
She's gonna
keep it
build
real.
you
I'm
up.
gonna keep it real in the podcast.
She's
I'm
gonna
say it right
build
now.
you, but she's gonna help you. She's gonna build you up, and she does, man.
She's like,
The fuck
hey,
is that?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you're doing one of those things.
Oh yeah.
she's like, hey, you're not the best at communicating.
Guys suck at communication.
And I'm
Because
like, I don't
you're
know
writing it down
Horrible.
instead of telling her.
I don't know how.
And I'll tell you, I'm going through a divorce
Well,
right
tell
now,
her that.
partially because of that. Part of my divorce right now is I used to be able to do it, and then I just lost the ability to express how I'm feeling.
I don't know what
or-
to
yeah,
say.
yeah,
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
can just say it,
'cause
but
we're-
you know what? I didn't lose the ability to do it. I lost the desire to do it. I lost
exactly.
And you know, just to round out what you're talking
I
about.
wrote a song about
yeah.
how I felt when my wife left.
You did.
Just and I'm not, you know, to round out the whole.
I'm not trying to make it
No,
sad,
no.
dark.
We'll get it back to funny, but I got a funny story.
You just did.
I got some funny stuff going on here, but you know, about the whole, am I doing enough or whatever? You got to look and say, okay, what are your expectations? Like for me, I wanted to run the 50th Marine Corps Marathon and finish it. 2.5 miles in, my back seized up. I didn't finish the damn thing. So I watched 30,000 people blow
Hold on,
past
hold on.
me.
You didn't
and-
finish it, but you 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Let's not say I didn't
Yeah.
finish it.
No, I
didn't barely start it.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't
No,
even
I'm
make
kidding.
it.
I'm just
No,
messing with
you're
you.
right. So is that even realistic that I can do it? In my mind, I still
But
want
here's
to.
the thing:
but
you
can
were
I do it?
freaking there. No
Yeah,
one, the
true.
other
Yeah,
people
who
that
else
could
is
talk
pushing
shit
it?
is
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not even there.
Who else is pushing themselves to
not
go run a
there.
freaking marathon?
They're not
dude?
there.
Right, but what I was getting at, TK, is is what you're.
I'm being
expecting-
real right now.
Right,
I'm being real.
But is where you want to be achievable is what I'm saying. Can are your expectations where you want them to be, where it's
Yes,
emotionally,
I
financially,
can do
and all
it.
that? You know, so
Turn the camera that
Yeah.
way, just a tiny touch.
And
Yeah.
honestly, it's like, dude, I made a video on social media the other day. I was like, dude, I want to freaking
Yeah.
do every single thing I want to do.
That's what we were talking
Sounds
about
like-
earlier.
It sounds
Yeah.
lame as shit. To
No, it
say
does
like
not.
that.
And I love that you put it out there because you're holding yourself accountable.
Because it's like, hey, dude,
That's what
I
it
want to
does.
play more golf. I want to enjoy my life. I want to be a better husband to my wife. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better friend. I want to be a better producer. I want to be better everything. And it's like, hey.
And then when you put it out there like that.
You got to say that shit out loud,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. When you put it out there like that, it's you holding yourself
I want to
accountable.
do that. Like, and I'm not saying that for likes. I'm not. This shit could get 0 likes. I don't give a shit. But that's my journal. That's my journal right there on that video.
I'm going to put a plug out there.
My journal is in that video.
And do you still have base access?
No.
Shit.
Continue.
MCCS on base, at Cherry Point specifically. I've been to those guys like the counselors and the...
I'd love to talk to one.
Not necessarily the counselors. The counselors are great. Don't get me wrong. And for those of you that believe that if you're a pussy or you're less of a man or you're less of whatever for going to counseling, you're
I fight
fucking
that.
wrong.
I fight
fucking-
that.
I'll
I fight
shoot you in your
that
face,
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I think that stigma has
So-
gone away over the last 10 to
It
15
has a
years.
little
Yeah.
bit.
It
but,
has to happen.
but where
Yeah,
I was going with that,
absolutely.
they also, MCCS also has classes, one of which is communication and how to communicate with your spouse. I took that for my kids.
I
It's-
want to do that.
So
There's plenty
you
of
have that
churches
want, you
and
have
stuff
that
that have
desire.
it.
It's been identified. We just identified it. So take those next steps. Look on base. Look, your dad can get you access. I'm sure.
Nicole can get me access.
There you go.
There- yeah.
So, and even better, babe, I'm doing this for us. I'm going to go to this class.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah.
join me? Do you want me to do it alone? What do you want? You know, and,
it's
they
not
have
like
a
I'm like
ton
we're-
of classes.
It's not like we're like messed up like as a
No,
marriage
no.
or
But
whatever.
what
I'm
you're
just
doing-
saying,
you're brand
making
newly married.
myself better as a dude. I
Yes.
just want to be better as a
You
dude.
shouldn't go to, what I've heard is you shouldn't go to therapy as
We
a...
just got married.
Hold
Don't
on,
let
hold on.
don't get it twisted.
So work
We're
on
not
communication.
messed up.
It's almost like you shouldn't go to therapy as a fix to something. You should go so that you don't need to go later on.
That's right. Amen to that.
You know what I mean? Like it's like
100%.
So that's what he
all
said.
it is
I'm trying to stave off something later.
Yeah, all it is
That's
us,
right.
us trying to communicate
As
better,
myself.
and we
As
do
myself.
that preemptively. It's not like we have 20 years from now we might have a problem, but
And
if we
that's what I'm
start
saying.
if
Me
we
and
start
the-
right now going to a class that helps us communicate better, that helps us
Amen.
understand each other better, then what it doesn't you don't have to be in trouble to go to a class like
Nope.
that.
We don't have problems.
Nope.
Let me
No,
put that
what
up-
I'm saying
let
is
me put that clear as
when
I'm
I'm
on the
oh I know
podcast.
you already did. What I'm saying is any couple. What he's saying is stigma for going to therapy.
Right.
Any couple, no matter what, you should seek out these things that make your relationship stronger
Yes.
and helps you to communicate because we're
Because
all
I can't
young. we're all-
communicate. I don't know
none
how to do it.
Dude, none of us can. None of the dudes can. You know what I mean?
I get like this is what I do.
Until you learn, like from your spouse
In
and
the
from
round table, I'll tell you this is what happens when I get upset. What happens when I
Shut
get
down.
upset? I just say nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It happens to a lot of
I'm
people.
done. All right, I'm good. I'm just chilling. No more.
Yeah,
So,
and then
let me-
and then that pisses off the other person.
So
But,
check this out.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, I
It's
get
like,
it, I get
hey,
it.
I don't have the energy to argue. I'm done.
So that right there, the one word that you just said.
Done.
Can you pick out? Nope.
All right.
Argue.
Oh.
Argue. I don't want to fucking argue. I hate arguing. I despise, like me personally, Cody Gormley, despise arguing.
It's
Let's talk like
pointless.
humans. What? And so in my household, with me and my girls, one of the classes that I took was on communication, and rather than assuming somebody's feelings, like you're acting angry,
Emotional intelligence.
everything like that, I'm not gonna. And this happens a lot to many couples, many everything. Damn, why are you so angry? What's got you pissed? What?
I'm not.
That's right. So people assume that that emotion rather than saying, and me and my girls, 5 and 8.
And they address you that way. They
They
address you
did.
that you're mad.
They did. So now, 5 and 8 year old little girls, they say, "What are you feeling?" Or I ask them, "What are you feeling?"
Yeah, this is
You know,
something really cool.
and
that
so
Are
he
you
does with his
okay?
kids.
Are you okay?
Are you
this
okay?
is-
And
this
what
is-
are you
That's
feeling?
what he does with his kids, and I love it.
All the time. I ask my girls, and they ask me, "What are you feeling?" Because they may
Because he'll
be
be pissed.
displaying.
Hold on, he'll be pissed sometimes, like out of the, and then his daughter will come up and just melt his fucking. Hey, you're being
That's
a
right.
grump. You're being a grump or something like that. You're
That's
being
right.
grumpy.
That's right.
And you're
Right.
like, okay, I am.
And
Kinda,
she
sorta.
goes, you know
That's
what?
right.
You're right. And
My-
they got to do something fun or something.
My girls have full declaration. If dad's being a grump, they say, "Dad, you're being a grump. Go sit down." They have full declaration to say that. And I honor that 10
And
times
you're
out
like,
of 10.
okay, you're right. You're right.
That's
you're
right.
Yeah,
And
and,
so-
he and
and
he
they
slows down
assume-
and recognizes what he's doing. 'Cause we all do that,
But
dude.
we
We
do
all
that-
throw temper
Yeah,
tantrums.
we get in the
That's-
moods.
Yeah,
We
dude.
get in the moods.
Yeah.
So with something for you to practice, even just walking away from here, rather than if whatever's going on,
Oh.
you can say that or have Nicole say that. You know what? Rather than assuming my feelings,
Well,
just
she's
ask me
better
what's
than
wrong.
me. I'll say that. She's better than me. on
That's
that.
good. That's good. But with me and my daughters, that is a so common comment in our house. What are you feeling? And then we address it. Okay, do you need some time? Do you need to go to your room, or do you want to talk about it?
Take a breath.
That's right. And we address it. And calmly, do you need a few minutes? That's a very common other statement.
And then we can talk.
That's right. My daughter, she'll just be having a terrible day. She'll go crying up to her room. I'll go knock on her door a few minutes later. Are you okay, or do you need more time? I need more time. Cool. I honor it.
All right.
You know? And so those little steps, and this, I learned it all from the class on base. And go, dude, if you can.
Would you agree that it gets harder the older you get?
100%.
But it gets
For
more,
me-
I think
for
it
me,
gets
it
more
did.
fun and more educational.
For sure.
Yeah.
And
But-
it's more decisive the older you get.
It is. And so I'm glad I have the opportunity to share that with my daughters who are so young to, like much what Lee was saying, I'm strengthening their emotional intelligence. And just for them,
Oh,
they
no,
ask
because they're
me.
going to be able to move through phases of life and be like, hey, this is not for me. I'm out of here.
Right.
Boom.
But they'll be
I'm
able
outta here.
they'll be able to identify. Imagine my daughter,
They'll know immediately.
right? But they'll roll into their boyfriend stages.
I was going to roll into that, but it's like, hey, like this dude sucks. Like,
Right.
peace.
But they'll be able to read something's going on. I'm not going to assume. I'm going to, if they want to keep the relationship
And I'm
rolling,
not going to exist in this.
Right.
I'm not going to exist in this.
Right.
Because it's not good for me.
and it's
not
just
good for
helping
me.
them become better women.
Yeah.
Yep.
I say it got higher for me because I started seeing directions that I wanted to go in my life, and it just, I'm not going to get in the weeds on it, but it got harder for me to communicate and do all that. So,
It does.
Yeah.
Communicating with children and
I
communicating.
didn't mean to go down that
No,
road,
you're
but I'm
fine,
just
no.
saying it's
We've all
real,
experienced
bro.
different
It's
shit,
real,
dude.
That was a
No,
fantastic
that's-
topic
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's perfect to talk about because a lot of people feel that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I will say before, just listen to me real quick. Communicating with a child versus communicating with an adult,
Yeah.
two different fucking worlds, man.
I could only believe
Depending
that.
on the adult.
Exactly. So if you're
Or
able
it
to
might
have,
be the one and the same, depending on the adult.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
you're right.
That's what I mean.
So if you could take just some tiny tools, what are you feeling, or can I give you a few minutes or something like that?
Sure.
Just take those tiny things and apply it. You'll see vast differences. But without a shadow of doubt, MCCS.
Not to be confused with the vast deference.
But I have something to say to you after you're done. I do have one more thing to
Okay.
say.
MCCS, Cherry Point, or
My hometown.
that's right, Havelock, Marine Corps, Marine and Family Services. They're by the 7 Day store.
Marine
They are.
Corps.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did you say Marine of the Quarter first?
No, I did
No,
not.
he did not. He did not.
So hands down, the staff and the classes and the information that they have in that building is out of this freaking world. So if
You've done a
anybody
bunch of
watching
those
this,
classes.
I have, and I went to counseling, all sorts of different counseling through that class or in that building. So if anybody's
remember
watching
when
this
you
and
were
they
doing
have,
all
I
that,
know
and I was
exactly
like,
where you're
dude.
at.
Yeah.
I know
And
exactly
I was like,
where
dude,
you're
that's so
at.
freaking
I gotta
awesome.
be,
Because he was
but I have something to say after that.
okay,
He
go
was
for it.
voluntarily taking all these classes,
Yep.
and I'm like, dude,
The Marine
more
Corps
power to
family
you, man.
team
That's so
building. It's
freaking
outstanding. They have fantastic programs across the whole spectrum. Yeah, we're not just going to talk about Gurkha cigars and carrying one on a chamber here on this podcast. We're going to talk about other things too. You know, it's important stuff.
I was talking to TK today earlier about we need to have a segment called Basement Dweller Comments. You know, the
What?
basement dwellers, the people who live with their mommies and
Yeah,
they're in their
waiting
basement.
for that. But meatloaf, give me a meatloaf.
Man, no cheesy piss. Man, yeah, no cheesy. You know, the kids that are in mommy's basement and they make their comments.
Oh, yeah.
No skill, no nothing,
Oh, yeah.
no freaking. What's funny is so when they make their comments, it feeds the algorithm, so it helps us out every time.
Yeah.
But it also, if I comment back, that helps the algorithm. So I'm always going to reply. Like, and I do some sarcastic thing like, hey, man, because I'll check out their channel and it's like, hey, Penny, you think maybe there's a podcast going on? All right, how do we do this?
Oh, Pete is gonna get you.
Stop it.
I don't think Marine
Stop.
Corps family
Stop.
team building has
Okay.
dog counseling, but if it did,
Okay.
They don't. No, there's a family right there playing.
I know,
They're
and she's
tossing
not
around
going
a
to stop
ball or
barking
anything like
anyway.
yeah.
You remember when she was a cute little puppy on the show?
that. Yeah, not so much anymore.
She's still a puppy.
She
and
is a
she's
cute
still
little puppy, but she's being a bad girl right now, barking.
Yeah.
Penny. Oh, and I didn't bring her collar either. What was I talking about just now?
Yes.
Penny, come.
Oh, you were talking about the comments.
Damn it. Anyway, so so then you check there. So then I'm like, oh, this is so funny because we're going back and forth, and it's an 8th grader. You know what I mean? Like their comments are so stupid and they misspell everything. And then you go to their YouTube channel, and the only things they have posted are like other people's gaming.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, you are the pimply kid on South Park that's like all fat and like greasy and like sitting at your keyboard. And I'm like, this is so embarrassing for you. Like that you took the time because you don't like the content. So you took the time to stop, make a comment to help our algorithm. Thank you very much.
of course.
Because you could have just keep on scrolling.
And
one dude was like,
scrolling.
oh, you took the time to comment back. Like your ego must have blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you don't know how algorithms work on YouTube, brother. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I'll keep on commenting. I don't care.
I'm not a fan of comments. I don't comment unless it's something positive. Then I'll say something.
No, I'll make funny comments, and we get a lot of funny, and I love it, dude. The funny comments are funny. Yeah. But like when you get the keyboard warriors that are just, mommy's special widow boy that's out there, like doesn't do shit, doesn't play an instrument, but has everything to say about, music and stuff like that.
Of course.
Doesn't fucking,
Of course. They know everything about nothing.
They're experts. So that's what's funny to me is those two, because we all know them in real life. They're all turds. But the ones who are like making funny comments that like even on the gun one they'll make funny comment. I'm like, dude, that is hilarious. That is freaking great. So what we're gonna do is have like a weekly segment where we talk about basement dweller comments, and then we like basement dweller comments, and it's like a kid like. Yeah, that was really clever, really great content. And we'll do something like that. Hey. No. Come. Penny, come. Come here.
So what was that?
She needed to get that last bark out, though. I saw she
man.
did that. It was good.
I love that she waited.
I've got to ask
till
DK with the pull-ups. This is the third time I've asked you now about that or talked about it. So what started that and what direction is that going?
Generally up.
Typically, yes.
Kind of like started off what I said on the video when I was like, hey, I want to be a better person.
Okay.
It started from that. And then I just started working out, bro. Like,
Nice.
And the way that I am as an athlete, I'm a runner.
Amen.
Like, not...
Yes. Yes.
You said you got some miles, didn't you?
I'd be the...
No, that was Luke.
Like
That was Luke.
I do like 2 miles.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm not like a runner like you.
No,
guys.
man. You guys, I can't run. I'm not allowed to run ever
So
for the rest
I'll
of my
run.
life.
I'll activate my phone, and be like, "Hey, you've ran 2 miles, or you've ran a mile. You've ran a mile. All right, now I'm about to run back home, and then I'll lift,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that started that, and it just was really on some things like
But you know how many people aren't doing that?
I don't know
That's
what
right.
started.
You know how many
it. I
people
don't know
aren't?
what started it.
TK, do you know how many people aren't doing that?
A lot.
And they're just sitting around like, man, I'll get around to it one day.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
What did we used to say?
Do today what others won't, so you can do tomorrow what others
Oh,
can't.
what others can't. I sent that to my son yesterday, or my
And
son
then
and daughter.
it really, like, the athlete in me was like, hey, like, I'm drinking today. Like, obviously, like, I've
give
been
yourself a
drinking.
break.
No.
You owe it.
Wait, hold on. There's a
did you
comma.
start
There's
drinking?
a comma. There's a comma there. But it's like, hey, I can do this and then go do that.
Yeah. Amen.
So
I hear you.
You know what was awesome when I was like, hey, you want to go do the loop with me, Nicole? You want to go do a little loop? That's 4 miles.
Yeah.
And she was like, yes. I was
Yes.
like, let's do it.
I'm jealous.
We didn't run the whole time. We didn't run.
Don't need to.
And I'm not sitting here
No, but
saying
how
that we're
cool
going to
is
run the
that?
whole time. We
Who cares?
ran walk.
And who else is doing that? You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? That's what I'm saying. You go
We're
better
on
yourself.
Taylor Notion Road, just like walking. It's like,
Yeah.
but we're here though.
I
We're doing
wish.
it.
I've always
Might as
wanted a
well be
relationship
called
where I can do
Taylor
that.
Nicole Road.
It was like, hey, it was like, hey. She was like, I need to stop. I was like, oh, we'll stop.
That's
We'll
it.
stop.
Yeah.
Hey,
But there was times when I was like, I need to stop.
Yeah. So
And she was running and I needed to stop.
Yep.
And I was like, let's stop. And she was
Yep.
like, all right, we'll walk.
That's
So
good, man.
We walk 4.5 miles. And I was
Nice.
like, yo, but we did that.
Hell yeah,
and
dude.
then she went to the growler to work after that night.
Hell
So
yeah.
how far is this journey going to go? Like, what are you doing next? Like, you're doing
I just want to keep it going.
Yeah.
I just want
in
to
that
keep
general
on going.
direction. Just
yes.
keep moving. That's good.
Just
Healthy.
keep doing
Just a
active
healthy.
stuff daily.
There you go.
Daily active stuff.
That's good.
Healthy,
And then
wise, and happy.
Because I'm
Healthy,
lifting.
wise, happy.
I'm lifting. She's not like lifting like I am, and I'm not trying to get like jacked. I'm just trying to like get bigger and like burn fat.
That is jacked, dude. Get bigger is getting. No, but you're right. Like be in shape.
I want to burn fat.
Like I want to
off.
be in shape and be like in shape. You know what I mean? Take my shirt off anytime.
I want to do whatever my body is capable of.
Right.
Because I don't think that I'm there right now.
Yeah,
I love what you're saying because that's why I do the shit that I do. It's like I'm 46, almost 47. You're older.
But you're not old. And you're not old. You're not old.
I'm almost 48.
You're 55?
I'll be 55 on July 6th.
You're not old.
You know, but
Oh, you're
I'm
about
not-
to be
but
55.
you want to see what can I do? What
Exactly.
What
That's
direction
I'm
can
saying.
I go?
Yeah.
It's God.
And
I
what-
love the feeling.
And what pisses me off is like I was an athlete prior. So
Yeah.
it's like I've done this thing where I've like smoked cigarettes and smoked
Hey, there's
weed
Max. Guy in
and
the hat.
freaking, drank beer and done all this.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, like
Yeah,
bro,
the body
I'm a
doesn't like it
beast.
too much when you're older.
But I'm like,
He's
I'm a
amazing.
beast. I'm like, I need to get back to beast level. Like
That's it,
I'm a
man.
beast.
Hell
And-
yeah, dude.
And what's better than a beast than your mid 30s?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's
When
right.
you're supposed to be
Yeah,
a freaking beast.
then you got that dad strength. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
It's
saying?
like, bro, I'm supposed to be a beast right now. I'm
When I
supposed
was-
to be a beast.
When I was in my 30s, I was running my fastest times. That's why I did
You
the
see what
Huntington
I'm
Beach.
saying?
Me too.
I did the Huntington Beach
I did
Marathon.
all my best shit in my
And
30s.
I missed Boston
Exactly,
by 7
that's what I'm
minutes.
saying.
So far.
Yep.
Clock
so far, 'cause I ain't done.
Clock it.
I ain't done.
Oh no.
So what you
Not
guys
bad.
are saying
I'm
here.
doing my 30 pull-ups. I don't give a
So-
shit how long it takes me.
I was talking to a
Fuck
friend
it,
of mine
right?
about
I'm doing
a
it.
completely different subject, but she said something to me. Her name's Maggie May. What great bookkeeper.
Maggie
out-
May?
Shout out.
Maggie May.
Wake up, Maggie. I think I
Bookkeeper
got
out Wilmington,
something to
but
say to
yeah,
you.
she said this to me: consistency fosters
Stewart.
motivation.
Can't wait. Say that again.
Con-
Sorry.
That's the thing.
Consistency fosters motivation. Because if you're consistent and you're seeing success, even if they're little successes,
You're gonna keep doing
You're gonna
it.
keep doing it. That's why I'm doing the 1,000
Yeah, it's
workouts.
a domino effect, man. It's a snowball.
That's why I go to Hotworx every day.
That's
why-
what makes
it.
me wake
Yep.
up at 5:30 again when Nicole's getting up.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, it felt good yesterday. I'm gonna do it again.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it
Consistency
again.
fosters motivation, man.
And you don't discount the fact that I wake up at 5:30 and be like, damn, I don't want to do this shit.
oh hell
It sucks.
yeah.
And I'm like, if
Yeah.
you do it, you'll feel better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you get on the backside of that workout and you're like, damn, I thank God that I just did it.
When
And
you're
I
done.
thank God I did it.
Yep.
I was doing my workout yesterday in the garage, and it's 90 degrees outside, which I don't care. Like, it's,
And this is beyond the accountability chat that we had before.
yeah. But what I'm saying, I was doing my workout, and I was like, it would be so easy to stop right now because
Yeah, you could quit.
because I've done enough for it to be my it's my first week, so I'm
You've
trying
got
to
the caloric
I'm easing
intake.
into it, and I was like, nah, I got to do another one more like.
This is where
2 sets.
progress happens.
And I'm like to myself, I'm like, "Dude, I'm fucking tired. I'm sore as shit from other muscle groups. And I just kept going.
Yeah.
And I was like,
but that's where the
shaking
work
at the
happens.
end. Yeah, I know. I was like shaking at the end. I was like, I didn't do that for the Marine Corps. I didn't do that for some test. I didn't do that for, nobody's pushing
doing
me.
it
to
for
I did
you,
it for
bro.
me because I know next time I have to do that or better.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the
100%.
standard.
Yeah,
That's
so
the standard.
I get in my own head, like I think you do too. I'm very
No,
competitive.
I do, 'cause,
I'm
like-
very competitive with myself.
Because I run alone, and Nicole, my wife,
Yeah.
we ran together for the first time the other day, and she's like, "You don't run with music?" I was like, "No."
I've run with music, but I've run without. I've done
But
2 marathons,
there's
like 10
times-
half marathons.
There's times where it creeps in my head, like, "Hey, you could walk from here. You're in your cul-de-sac."
Yeah,
now."
yeah.
And it's like, no, don't walk there.
That's
Don't
the devil.
walk there.
That's the devil on one shoulder, and then the angel on the other shoulder says, "But let's see how far I can push it. Maybe I can go a little bit further than I thought I would,
Or I'm gonna sprint now.
or I'm going to sprint now, even though I wasn't supposed to. Maybe I'll push myself
Now I'm
even
gonna
more because
sprint.
this one says to stop. If you get that idea in your mind, no, I'm cool, thanks, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So, but you know what I mean? Like I've
Yeah.
been there when I went back when I could run. I can't run anymore. For those of you who don't know, I have
Yeah.
a heart condition. But I used to run, and Cody's the one that got me into running and made me a good runner. I'm sorry, man. I'm not a braggart.
No, but I'm
I am
saying
a braggart.
that's
We're all
something
braggarts.
to your point. It's like, hey, you get to that moment and run. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if it's
And I
15
wanna
minutes
quit
in or 2
so bad.
hours in. It's like I could slow
I could
down.
walk, or I could walk for a bit.
But then you tell yourself, you're like,
I could do that, or I could do the opposite and make myself even less comfortable.
Yep. You could power up.
This is my time to put my body in an uncomfortable
You're about
condition.
to quit. You're about to quit.
Yeah. When I'm about to quit,
And you don't have to quit.
I want to push harder. And I did that many times.
Because what your brain is saying mentally.
But I've also quit many times. I've also
done
walked many
We're
times.
only
And
human.
you know what I'm saying?
We're only
I'm not
human.
saying I'm a machine and I'm like, I just go out and win every time.
Agreed.
No. I've
Agreed.
quit many times. But now, the older I get,
You lay yourself down.
The older I get, though, the more I hold myself accountable for shit like that.
Yep.
And I wish I was this way back then. Because I'll be lifting.
So,
and
like,
it
how would you
hurts.
feel when you walk home and you're like, damn,
Exactly. I could have ran the whole freaking way.
I could have ran here.
No, I'd feel like a piece of crap.
I'm not that tired.
Right. And when it came to running, it's like, nah, I'm not there yet. I for some reason, I could I'm not stopping until I get back. For some reason, running, I could just, I'll shuffle if I have to, but I'm running the whole freaking way.
At least keep the legs moving.
And he knows, man. He's seen me at my worst. He's seen me at my best.
So, yesterday, to get this 1,000 workout in 100 days thing done, math for Marines, that's a minimum of 10 workouts a day. Yesterday,
I was going to ask you.
I could make any excuse I wanted to. I flew back from New Orleans yesterday all day long.
Shout out.
Got to Hotworx in Surf City, and I'm thinking, I could start tomorrow.
I'm
Saturday.
gonna rock out.
I knocked out 9 workouts yesterday. Now I'm 6 down today that I still got to knock out. And the reality is I'm not going to after smoking 2 cigars.
But you're only human.
But tomorrow,
so you got to make it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow is going to be catch-up day,
You
which is
gotta
fine.
double up.
Yeah, I got nothing going on tomorrow, so I'm going to make it happen. I'll get back on that track, but it's just about showing up.
Yeah, giving yourself a thing to stick to.
Yeah. And to the point of
You
that,
also have to give yourself grace.
yeah, I mean,
I gave myself grace today.
Yeah.
I walked her, but I didn't work out because my body feels like it's injured.
It's a
from
good
working out all
segue
week.
into getting old and all this other stuff. I used to run marathons and ultra marathons. I've run
And
2
ultra
50
marathons, screw
milers, 40 miler, a bunch of 30 milers.
I can't even fathom that. I can't even do that.
Here I am now. I'm obviously a fat kid, but that doesn't mean it's over.
Bro, shut up.
I
You're
found-
good. You're
I found
fucking a goddamn brother.
For me, I found another way, and my way is Hotworx. And by the way, if you're going to come into Hotworx, you're working on a 130-degree sauna for 15 minutes.
See, I can't do
sweat.
that.
You're gonna sweat.
Go
I can't
see-
do that because of my heart.
Yes, thank you,
I
Lee.
can't do that.
Go to a doctor first before you start doing something like that, because
Before you put yourself
yes,
in that.
before you stress your body like that, you better make sure
'Cause
your
it's
heart.
hot.
But I
No,
used to
no,
do that before.
but,
See, this is the thing. Before I found out I had this, I used to do all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, now that I know I have it, I can't do it because my heart rate increases. Come on.
But you do other stuff. You still look great. You're still
I
doing
know,
stuff.
but I think it's the government.
Speaking of great, when are we going to hear Heartstop again? When are you guys going to be?
We played. How many days ago? We played. Where did we
Last
play?
week.
I don't mean. We're at
34. No,
We did Pender County.
you did the
Pender County.
weird ass name place.
Pender County, Kiwanis Park
Yeah,
in
that
Pender
one.
County.
Yeah, that was the last one.
That was the last one, and then we have July 26th. We have Swan Fest
Nice.
on the stage behind me.
Nice.
Pug Pavilion in Swansboro, North Carolina. And it's an hour and a half, so we're going to put our best material in there. Like,
Good.
it's all our new stuff.
You're going to do the bangers.
All our new songs, we're learning also a bunch of new songs, so it's going to be much different than the last time we played here. We played here 4 or 5 of the last 5 years. I can't. There was 1 year we didn't play, I think. I don't know. So rain happens and bands have to cancel, and what really sucked last year. So who does the sound for Swan Fest is Chris Daniels and Daniels Sound. And he's great. And his band is Southern Hellcats. And they're awesome. They're phenomenal. They've played this year. Thank God, because last year they were set to... And he does it for every single band that's through here. And then when it came time for his band to play, they got rained out.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like, damn it, dude.
Oh, so
that
they never got
sucks
to
so
play. They
bad.
never
yeah.
got to play.
Yeah, and he's the one doing the sound. And they're great. They're a great band, Southern Hellcats. Check them out, Southern Hellcats.
Southern Hellcats
And
on
so,
deck.
but they played last week here, and I was like, yeah, see, I told you guys they were good, man,
Nice.
because I've been telling everybody about them, but nobody's like, they're like, yeah, okay, dude. You know, like,
These
just
guys.
listen.
We've never seen them.
No, they're good. They're great.
So you're
But,
talking about like the training and stuff. Sorry, I was in there
Go.
doing my
Yeah.
thing, but
Not going because I was about to lead in back to that. I'm sorry.
Go for
Okay.
it. Go for it.
I took
So
us
we're
off
a
track.
tangent
I
show.
took us, yeah,
This is a
and-
tangent
yeah.
show.
I was
guys.
going to go back into this.
Do it.
okay.
Go.
So I have a
Do
book
it now.
I have a book that I follow, and originally, you know this, the past
Is it
few
the
months,
Bible?
I would call it a Bible, yeah, because it has the word.
The good book.
It has the word, right? But for the last 20 weeks, well, I guess now 23 weeks, I was doing level 1. It's level 1 through 10 for this half-Ironman, right?
Right.
And I was doing level 1.
It's basically a manual.
And then
it's
you
a
went,
manual.
yeah.
didn't you go to
breaks
level?
it down.
You went to level 4, didn't you?
3. So
It's essentially, if you follow this, you'll be right. You'll be right.
that's right.
Yeah.
So, but what I've done is for the first 20 weeks of this year, I followed it and I just kind of hodgepodged it together just to get a foundation
For your
me,
lifestyle. Right? For your lifestyle.
Right. And then retirement and all that crap happened. And then this door of training just opened up massively. So now I have all this time in the world. And now I went to level 3.
But dude, it makes so many other bad things come into play when you retire. And it's like, hey, like now I have people that are like, hey, come drink a beer. Come eat fast food. Come do this.
Right.
Come do this.
But it's all about choices.
Continue.
It's all about choices.
But it's this.
That's right.
It's fucking mental, bro. It's mental.
Yep. And I'm getting there. And
Go.
the training is, at first I was doing just like it says swim this, you got to do all these sprints and kicks and blah blah blah. I would just go swim just the distance, just to get underneath
I
me.
love swimming. Come
Come with me.
Great workout.
It just sucks because you can't have a conversation while you're swimming.
Well,
You can. You can.
You just gotta look at the floor. You just gotta look at the floor.
Yeah, you can.
That's right.
It's just gonna be uncomfortable.
If you're an Aquaman, you can absolutely.
I mean, you can try to
fish.
talk, but you're probably gonna choke.
That's right. But it's now that I'm following it to a T, like I'm doing the sprints, whether it be
And it works.
Yes, it works, but the monotony of I'm just swimming or I'm just running or I'm just whatever.
Yes.
It's like
It doesn't feel like it's working.
you look forward to the next day. It's like, how much can I push myself? God, I fucking like to this point. I love it. And I'm watching. I tell him because he's a great swimmer. I tell him like, dude, my time's coming down. This.
Thanks, buddy.
And I'm bouncing. You're welcome. I bounce everything off of him. But to your point too, going back a little bit ago, the journaling, I throw everything into ChatGPT. I take a snippet of my now broken watch. That's my fault
let's
too.
talk
By
about
the way,
that in a minute.
we will. But I tell ChatGPT, I wish I could show you, but how much I weigh every morning. I jump on the scale.
I started weighing myself.
How much
So
you weigh?
184.
How much you weigh?
174.
I'm 170.
So
5'10".
5'10".
I don't get on a scale.
Mine's all muscle though.
I'm about
But he and I,
5'11".
so he and I are 5'10". I used to be 189. And
I used to
he's
be
a-
152.
Yeah, so like
Nice.
now we're the same fucking weight. Actually, you
Right.
weigh more than me.
Right. Mine's muscle.
It's weird.
I'm looking at my time here.
Yours is muscle.
But
And-
continue though.
No, but before he continues,
Oh, no,
I gotta
no,
hit.
Chris,
I gotta
go-
hit
go,
the road
Chris,
here,
go,
but
Chris.
I'm gonna do this real quick and then I'll
Oh
get
wait,
out of here.
say what you gotta
Because
say.
again,
Go.
bending time and space here on the Hot Ashes podcast. I'm heading out to the
Chris Rabasi here.
Jacksonville Ospreys. Once Marine, always Marine night. Hoorah! We'll be out there showing up. Irreverent Warriors, Carolina Museum of the Marines, a bunch of other places. Let me talk
guy.
about recovery real quick because I'm presenting that plaque to Augment behind us. Augment, they got cold plunge, they got hyperbaric oxygen therapy, they got compression pants, compression
Speak on it.
sleeves.
Where can you find Augment?
Augment is on Gum Branch Road by Lowe's Foods in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Recovery is so important. Get out there.
Amen to that.
Like I said, cold plunge, hyperbaric, sauna, PEMF, which is the magnets that help with your brain waves. All kinds of cool stuff there. They have fantastic resources.
Come on, folks.
Is there a Facebook page?
They're out there in the socials and everything. Jesse and Lisa Reed. Jesse was Marine. Lisa was
Gotta make this
aeromedical for the Air Force.
Gotta make this a clip.
Philip Reed and Anna Reed, Philip Blaze and Anna Blaze are also the owners of that place. Augment is fantastic. Between Hotworx, Augment, being sober, I think I'm thriving in life right now.
You are thriving.
You are.
And
You
you
are,
all,
brother.
this podcast,
You are.
awesome people that are challenging me. I love y'all.
Show the book. Show
Show
the
the
other
book.
the other book. The other
Oh,
book. The
your
other
book.
book. The other
Your
book.
book,
Because you went and
bro.
got it. No,
This
no,
one.
the other one that
The
other-
Purpose of Abundance. I'll tell you right now, again, Sherry Norris, she's in Dallas, Texas. She started a company called Cornbread Hustle. that helps people getting out of prison get meaningful work afterwards.
That shit gonna make me cry, bro.
So cool.
See, it's always something that's helpful and meaningful, and so that's what I love about what you promote.
This shit's gonna make me cry,
You just
bro.
said she started a business for people that just got out of prison.
Yes.
Say that again.
And she's so smart. She's like, wait a minute. I got to recession-proof this thing. Wait a minute. How can I do this? She started another company called Junk Hustlers. They clean out houses, buildings, power washing, all that other stuff. Awesome entrepreneur, awesome human being. And, again, out of Dallas, Texas. I put it on LinkedIn. I talked about her
purpose
book,
of abundance.
The Purpose of Abundance. It's spiritual, but it also talks about her life. I talked about her book. I talked about Lee's book there. I talked about my Carla's book, B1 and then my other buddy, who is one of the workers at Hotworx, Anthony Falco. He's got a series of books on physical fitness and health and mental health and all that.
Getting right.
So 4 awesome human beings in my life that are raising the standard for me so I can get my damn book out there.
Get it out there, dude, right?
I love you all. And again, going into the universe here, right? Everywhere, whatever that movie was, when you hear this podcast, the Jacksonville Ospreys hopefully will have won, but we're all winning tonight.
They're going to win.
We're all winning tonight because once a Marine, always Marine. Hoorah, Semper Fi, I'm out of here.
Thanks, Chris, man. And I'll tell you,
bless it.
It's always a pleasure to have you on. And you're always talking about. Chris is always talking about veterans things and Irreverent Warriors, the 22-day suicide. Well, I don't know if you're supposed to unaliving thing, whatever it is called, but he's always got these great things that he's promoting.
Yes.
And I love talking about that stuff because there's not enough. No matter how much you talk about it, it's not enough. Get it out there so that everybody can hear it over and over and over again.
One thing I've said about Chris is he's always promoting mental health.
Yes.
And I think
it used to be a taboo subject.
I leaned into it. We talked about it on the pod right now.
Yep.
I leaned into my own mental health. And it's like, hey, that is necessary. So for me to expose that to the podcast, it's like, imagine how many folks think those same things.
That's right.
Yeah.
And how many people you just reached by saying that? You know what I mean? It's very
just
good.
by saying that you want to be a better person. It's like, hey, man, people think that the S word or the unalive word is like based on you don't want to be here anymore. It's not. Like that comes from like I don't think I'm good enough.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. Yeah,
and
it's not that I don't like myself.
It's not a military thing.
I just
but
think I'm gonna just delete myself because I think I'm not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you're good enough.
Well, everybody is, and that's what we need to tell people more often. And we're in a world where
I'm not trying to take it back there.
But we're in a world where we'd rather tell people where they're fucked up than we would rather say, "Hey, man, you're really killing it." You know what I mean? Right. And so, like, we want to tear people down, and that's. I go back to those stupid comments, but I mean that's what people do. We're just a society of let me tear that down. How can I figure out these people are trying to create something? They're trying to create something. Let me tear that down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
We in the Marine Corps, though, like we would go through these classes for the S word and stuff.
And you're with real
and learn
men.
Yeah,
men.
But we learn
that are straight
but man,
men.
there's so much death that we see. There's so much.
You're in the business of
not
it.
just
You're
that.
In the business
No,
of
not
that.
just that.
You're
I'm not just talking about like infantry.
Low key.
I know, but I'm not just. It's like
I'm not even trying to speak over you. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not just saying that. Damn it.
In the military business.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the unoffing, the deleting of themselves. We go through that so often. Like it's like, oh, wow, another one just did that.
That's right.
And it's sometimes they're just sad because they're away from their family. Sometimes it's what they saw overseas.
They're removed from it,
or what they saw overseas, or they just don't feel like they can connect to people because they don't feel like a normal person.
From what they did.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever
it
is, that's what we try to bring attention to, and that's what Chris does a great job at.
Yeah.
And I can't speak on that because I'm the civilian.
No, but this is not just. That's what my point was. That it's not just military. It's an everybody
civilians
thing.
do it too. Civilians do it too.
Everybody has experienced somebody like my best friend from high school did. And it was like his mom messaged me on Facebook and told me about it.
And you're like, why?
Broke me, dude. I was like, what? what? Why? Like, talk to, and like, you don't know. You're not in their head.
That's right.
So
Bro, I'll
there's
say it
always
on the
been this
podcast
stigma.
right now. Like, bro, I've had crazy moments where it's like, yo, am I psycho?
Yeah, I've
You know
known
what I'm saying?
people.
Like,
I've
am I
known people
psycho?
who have put the thing in their mouth. I've known people who have done
I'm
that.
not
It's
on
like,
that level, but I'm
I-
like, yo, am I psycho? Like, I'm
No.
thinking like weird shit. Like,
Nope.
No, the thing is, man, no
Am I-
matter
am
no
I
matter
psycho
what,
type
no,
shit? Am
no,
I
no.
psycho?
No, and nobody who feels that way is not nobody, because there probably are psycho people.
but it's
who
not
feel
a means to an end.
no.
not.
It's
Absolutely not.
it's a permanent fix to a temporary problem.
That's right.
And everybody has to suffer because of it.
Everybody,
right.
not you. You're
No.
not the one suffering.
Everyone else has to suffer
Your whole
because of
think
it.
of everybody you've ever met that you know. Think of everybody
That likes
that's
you,
your
that's your
friend,
friend.
that's your family, that's
They
your.
don't even have
that's
to
your-
love you. They
Just think of it.
Have you
And-
watched Yellowstone?
And what are you going to do to them?
Oh yeah.
What do they say about that? Do you remember?
No.
This is how you're going to be remembered by how you go
You
out
doing that
versus all the accomplishments that you've done.
versus you being a badass and fucking being
That's
a
right.
fucking
every
belly
right.
badass
and
with a
exactly
rope and
every
fucking-
every one of my list
They're
of
gonna
That
be like,
will be
you
what you're remembered
unalived
by.
yourself.
every one of my list of the people who I know who have
Lipstick
done that.
list?
I have a fucking big list of people who have done that, who
Yes.
have deleted themselves.
Yes.
Big giant list. It grows all the time, and I fucking hate
But
it.
you're right though, because it's
But
like their
every one of them,
accomplishments
you're
get shadowed
exactly.
by it.
All I think
That's right.
about those people is that act. I
That's
don't
it.
think about the cool shit they did in the Marine Corps and
Nope.
the stuff I remember when we had fun and this, that, and the other. I just think
You're
that
not
act.
like
And
a
the one-
decorated Marine
The one guy that we
anymore.
had, he was fucking awesome. Everything about him was freaking awesome.
You'd never
Nope.
know. There was
Ever.
no sign. There was no
But
nothing.
he just
Nothing.
did
He was
that
a
thing.
big hulk of a
He
Marine.
just did that thing.
He did.
Penny, come. Penny, come.
So it happens. It happens. But people have got to. It's easier said than done. They've got to
Dude,
realize
it's
their
gonna,
value,
like, make
but
me
reach
cry,
out.
bro. It's like
Yep.
it's sad, bro. It's like, dude, because it's like, dude, it's like human emotion, bro.
Yeah, it
Like,
truly is.
That shit does not happen for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
That shit does not happen for no reason. And I'm not like saying like on some weird shit. Like people do not do that shit for no reason, bro.
No, but I
They're
think they
feeling
do
a
it.
certain way.
They do it feeling like
to
there's
do
no
that.
other way out. They do
Amen.
it feeling
Yeah.
like there's no other way, and
When there is.
they've reached the end of their. Of course there
Right.
is, but you can't. You're not in their mentality.
That's right.
We're not in their mental state.
That's right.
Damn, this shit's gonna make me cry, bro.
Don't cry, or do if you want to. But I'm just saying, like, you don't know their mental state,
I
and
don't
for them to get to
understand
that point,
I don't think that they choose that.
No, I think
it's like
some of
they
them.
can wind up to that
I
point.
think some of them-
I think they wind up to that
I think
point.
some of them get there and they
And
get,
give up.
and they
They
get
give
no,
up.
no, no. Hold on, they get close to doing it, and they think they're just gonna get close, and then not actually do it,
Right.
and then the gun goes
and then
off.
you do it,
Or
and then you actually do it.
one of my Marines did it because he was He was at the top of a 10-story
And tried to
parking
jump
garage.
off.
He was bumming cigarettes. He was barefoot. He was like, all this
He's
stuff.
like, fuck it.
and the onlookers who were there were like, "What are you doing?" And
He's
like,
gonna jump.
He's like, "You want to see me jump? I'm gonna jump, whatever." And he's telling these people, and he kept running up
See,
and then
that's not
skidding.
fucking
No, he
cool,
kept
dude.
running up and skidding at the end,
And
and then
he
finally
slipped.
he went and jumped.
You slipped.
But then he was like trying to stop at the end and
He
screamed
slipped.
the whole way down and died.
Man.
That's disgusting, but it's like, what gets you to that point,
Bro,
man?
that's
Right.
an ultimate decision.
I only hear about
bro.
it after it happens, so it's not
That's
like you
an
know
ult-
what happened up to that point.
Right. And the training that we received in the Marine Corps is, hey, look for these signs, look for these signs. We all receive it.
Everybody, yeah.
On the
So,
leading up.
basically, yeah. So as
As far as mental health goes.
right.
Yeah.
So as a Marine, I can't speak for the other branches. I don't know the
I mean,
training that they
sure,
receive,
of
but
course.
so they're like, oh, well, shit. If I do this, everybody's going to know. They're going to see these signs. So there's a way I have to find a way to circumvent
There is no way.
this.
There is no way.
So,
Too scared? 20 minutes. You're too scared.
There is no way. There's
so
no way.
if somebody's going to do it, they're going to find a
They're
way.
gonna do it.
They're going to find a way. And as we're taught, if you can minimize the ways, then do so. Remove.
Which is still like no.
Yeah, but that's not the thing.
Right.
You don't. Yeah. If
There
somebody
is no way.
somebody's
That's
made
what
up
I'm
their
saying to
mind
Cody. They're
that
like,
they don't want to
It's
be
not
able.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
If somebody made up their mind that this is their thing, they're gonna find a way. And
That's
that's
right.
The problem is you need to get them to the point where they can understand that there's other ways to cope with or
And
to
so this-
live through what is going on, because that's what they don't want to live through it.
Right.
You know, maybe, oh, my spouse died or something. Like, I don't want to live through this anymore.
Yep.
You just need to,
But it's like,
you know,
that's not the end of
I
your
say
life.
you
though.
just need to, there's no just this or that.
This
Well,
is what
then it's
moving
al-
forward would
Then
look
it's
like.
almost offensive to tell someone that, because it's like,
Right.
how can you talk to me about
Yeah.
that? You don't know about my wife dying.
Exactly. And
Right.
that's what I just said. There's no just moving
There's
on.
no-
There's no moving on.
No.
It's
It's
gonna
just
be
you try
really
to help,
hard.
you try to
on a
help them and
counselor
cushion them and
to tell them like, don't do that.
Right.
But
How to live with it.
What me and Cody were talking about, it was like, hey, this ultimate decision, right? This crazy ultimate decision happens, right? You do the thing, you jump off, boom. There's 50 people involved. My mom, my dad, everyone's still living. Like, they now have to do that.
and they
too.
will live this through the rest of their lives. They will always cry and be sad. You
Bro.
just
Yep.
damaged that many lives.
Yep.
I feel kind of bad talking about that right now.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? I don't know.
But it's like, dude, if you do that thing, bro, like your family, it's not. It's a. All right, I'm gonna say something else. I'm gonna say something else on camera. Here I go. I'm about to get flamed.
Uh-oh.
It's a selfish act to do that.
Well,
I've
it
heard that.
is. Of
I've
course
heard
it
It's
is.
a
Of course it
selfish
is.
act to do that.
The thing is, they're going to
It's a
say, well, you
selfish
don't know what
act to
they're
do
going
that.
through.
It's a selfish act
It
to
is
do
selfish. Because who else is left? Your children. Who do we know? His
that.
children forever.
That means that you
Ever.
don't love your mom, you don't love your dad. If they're still living, God willing, do you think that they want to freaking bury you? No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
It is very selfish.
it is. It really
but
is.
they're not thinking of that. They don't care about that.
That's
they
why it's
don't
selfish.
See, but they
That's
don't.
why it's
but they
selfish.
don't see a way out. You see,
But I think
they don't think of it like that. They just don't see another way out.
I'm not saying it's a bad
I'm
act.
not
I'm
saying-
just saying.
what I'm
that
saying
it's
is, I
fucked
agree
up.
with you. I agree with you. What I'm saying
But
is,
you know what I'm saying.
I
though.
do. I agree with you. It is selfish, but they don't see a way out. So the thing is, they're
Which is
not
terrible.
But they're not thinking on a logical level. They're thinking on an, I don't see another way out. The only way that I can make things better is if I'm not
Is to
here.
off myself.
Maybe my parents will have a better life. Maybe this, that. They're not.
They
thinking,
won't have a better
No, but they're thinking not clearly,
Right.
is what I'm saying.
Right.
So,
So,
they
like,
don't see
let
a
me
way
say
out.
this. Let
And
me
that's
say
what we
this.
need to be. We
Just-
need to be more aware of that.
Just to clear
Give
this
them
up.
somebody to talk to and somebody to put a shoulder
Be
on.
more
There's a-
vigilant.
There's a chemical imbalance on folks that do that.
Yeah.
They're not totally. Oh, Cody, go on.
Yeah. I don't think there's necessarily a chemical imbalance. I think it's just family, friends, loved ones. Just be more vigilant. I mean, there's going to be some signs of insecurities
You'll
and,
know. You'll
and
know.
this sort of stuff,
Yeah.
right? But they're
They
small.
kind of push it
They're
in high
small.
school now. They're like it's kind of
it's
becoming like
it's like nuanced.
everybody
it's
needs
nuanced
to be
signs.
this way.
That's like, hey,
Right. And
why do
it's-
you want to keep going into your room? Type shit.
Right. But it, like I said, with family, friends, whomever that's in that circle in the tribe, just keep, somebody's gonna have a sign of some sort.
Hey,
to
bro,
where
you
you'd be
having fun
Oh
tonight?
shit,
You
red
having
flare just
fun?"
went up,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, fuck, we got to talk, and maybe
Or have a
intervention.
conversation. Have a conversation.
Conversation,
And they'll be
intervention, whatever the case.
Okay, that was cool. Like, now I'm not gonna do said thing.
Right.
Because you talked to
But
me.
you got to be vigilant. I think as within your tribe, be
It takes
vigilant.
grown folks to do that. It takes
does.
grown ups to do that.
Yeah, a lot of us men, especially, I would say, and I'm not an expert, so don't attack me, but I'm saying men, we're hard headed, so we don't like to share our
You gotta
feelings.
talk to folks.
We don't like to share our feelings, and we as a group of dudes like. "Ugh." But I think this table's pretty good at saying, "Hey, man, you all right? What's going on? You
Concur.
look like it, but whatever." But like male alpha, like we can't talk about that.
When
We're
I
male alphas.
texted you and I was like, yo, I can't do the podcast, bro. Like, I'm not okay. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not okay, bro. Mm-hmm. And it was like, bro.
Was I like, "Fuck you, asshole"?
Nah, it wasn't that. And it's like, bro, like Cody kind of doesn't know because I just texted you. But it was like, bro, I've went in that same moment, in that same week, I've been around people and they're like, they have texted me afterwards and they're like, hey, man, are you okay?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you're not like your normal self.
Yeah.
Like, they hit me up. They hit
Well,
me
that's
up.
the
they're
next
like,
thing
"Yo,
I asked you was like,
they're
how
like,
you
"Yo,
doing?"
you're being weird.
I think that's the next thing I asked you
Yeah.
a few days later was like, how you doing?
They're like,
How
yo, you're
you
being
feeling or whatever.
weird. Like, yo, are you good? And I was like, yo, I'm good. But I mean,
How
I
cool is
wasn't
it to
good.
have friends like
That's your
that
circle,
know
man.
that you don't?
But I wasn't good. But
But
I was
they
like,
know.
yo, I'm good.
But they
They're
know,
like, yo,
but they
you're
know.
not being you. You're not being
Exactly.
you right now.
That's right.
You're not being you.
That's the people you need to lean on. Those are who you can talk to.
That's
Yeah,
the folks.
call me out on
It's
my
like,
bullshit
dude,
if I'm saying I'm fine and
they're
I'm
like,
acting
you're not
weird.
being TK right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not being TK right
They're
now.
calling
Right.
you out on your bullshit.
That's right.
So if you're not being yourself, if you're not acting normal, they're going to call you out on your bullshit,
They're like,
and
yo,
that's what
you
we
good?
need. Right?
Not even in a hateful way. They're just like, yo,
No,
is everything
no.
okay?
Yeah.
That's
Is
right.
everything okay?
In a
Is everything
truly
okay?
inquisitive way. Yep.
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
Because you're not acting like how I know you to be.
Yeah. Like when he went through his recent loss, constantly, you okay? You okay? Every day.
Everything good?
Yeah, I'd stop by, all sorts of stuff. Just how
Well,
is it?
Truly, like, I don't know if you remember it. That's how we met.
Who?
You passing through the door.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
That's
you're
how
right,
we
yeah.
met.
That's right.
You passing through the door and I'm going in, you're going out.
I'm going out, that's right.
how
What,
we met.
at my house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep.
That's how me and Cody met.
Yep.
Damn. Beasley died.
That's right.
I mean, it was that day, but like, not to say it out loud, but it's like he was
I know.
leaving. And he was like, "Are you coming in?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming in." All right.
Well,
Good to
literally,
meet
I
you,
think we
bro.
might even high five. Yeah.
Good to meet you.
That's
Like,
right.
I'll see you again. Like type deal.
As we did.
And
And we
I'll
did.
see you again.
yeah.
That's right.
But
That
yeah,
was a
man,
shitty
it's
night.
like,
I don't
bro,
remember
I
that
just
night.
want-
I was in shock.
Oh,
I'm just
you
gonna say
truly
it
were.
I just want to say it on record, man. It's like, man, if you gotta talk to somebody, bro, please do that.
It's
do
the
that.
skateboarders.
Please do
Sorry.
that.
It's the skate Lee, it's the skateboarders.
Come, Penny. Penny, come.
I didn't know that I needed to talk to somebody, and I'm not saying that I do need to talk to somebody, but like
It's always good too.
the notice of like, hey, I do need to talk to somebody. At 35
me.
years old, it's like, hey, maybe I just need to spill this onto someone.
Go for it,
That's
man.
not my life. That's not my life partner.
Right.
Like, because it's like you can't spill it on your life partner.
An
'cause that's a
unbiased
different-
opinion. Yep.
Right.
And that's
Yes,
what's cool about
exactly.
counseling, man.
That's what I'm
Counseling,
saying. That's
you
what I'm
talk
saying.
to John Doe. I mean, he could tell you, or she could tell you a
it's
fake
like
name.
journaling, but saying it out loud.
That's it. Yeah. That's what I did. So I went to counseling before I went, like, I was ordered to go to counseling.
Uh-oh.
And yeah. And I was just spilling this stuff. And John Smith, he's hearing everything. He's like, holy shit. And just taking it all in. But it was so relieving just to be able to
get it
tell-
off. To get
Yeah,
it
because-
off.
Did you
If
have
you
a
gotta
lip,
get
did,
it off.
Did you have a lipstick list?
one. So, but
it
it's
You
like,
just got to get it off.
right. Not like,
Damn, I'm about to get hard.
but it's like some of us at the time, I didn't want to burden my boss. I didn't want to burden my coworker. I didn't want to burden this person.
Right,
So
because it's
I'll burden this
consensual.
dude.
It's,
That's right.
Yes.
So I just kind of collaborate or gather all my thoughts through
And
the
then
week.
the person says, "Hey, tell me everything." You're like,
Boom.
"Oh, I've been waiting to say
Bombshell.
this shit.
Here you go,
I've
dude.
been waiting to say it.
Yep.
I'm
It
gonna
is
tell you
so
everything.
worth it, man.
Fuck
So
him,
fucking
fuck
worth it.
him, fuck her, fuck everybody.
That's
I'm
it.
saying everything.
Yep. And you
they're
don't know
like-
them from fucking Adam.
And they're like, "Does it feel better?" And you're like, "Fuck yeah, it feels better."
You do. You leave that office and you're like, shit.
I got to say everything.
Amen.
I got to say everything.
It's off my chest. Yep.
And these people are pieces of shit.
That's right. It is so fucking valuable, man. Again, Marine
And
and
it's off
Family
your
Services.
chest. And it's off your chest. It's
Yep.
like, I'm done now.
Yeah,
Now that's not weight on me.
that's right. And it, I'm telling you, dude, through all, some of the stuff I went through a big portion of that, I would walk
Would you
my
say
ass
a
down.
plethora?
I would say plethora. I would say a fraction.
I would go
Let's
really
go-
far to say that, like, a part of our stress as humans is weighing it on how other people are going to feel.
Well, our stress,
Does that make
I hear what
sense?
you're saying.
Does that make sense?
I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying, but with our stress,
I don't want to offend somebody by what
No.
I'm going to say.
no. But with the service members, the higher you are, the more lonely you are. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Your peer group goes like
that's,
that.
That's actually
So-
with everything.
That's
Of
what I
cour-
said.
in every job,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
how it
Lonely at the
works.
touch, lonely
You
at the
get
touch.
farther and farther away from the troops.
That's right. So having these resources to where you can
Why I
escape
retired.
for an hour and a half, whatever, and go dump your guts on somebody That sounds bad. But
it's like far and few between.
But you need to do. You so need to do that.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's human life.
Yep. It's so good. And I mean, a lot of people, they turn to church, Andrew. You know, you can go talk to him, talk to all the people over there. Just find that somebody, find that outlet, and just freaking
Well, then
blow
you
it up.
think
Dude.
about people that like turn their back
Penny,
to
come.
it. They turn their
Penny,
back to it
come.
and they fucking go blow something up.
They do. And again, I think that comes back to the circle as far as, are we listening? Are we watching? Are we
You
looking out
didn't
for our
talk to
homies?
that dude. You didn't talk to that dude. You didn't talk to him. You didn't ask him if his day was okay. Is he okay?
Well,
Javier?
No, I'm trying to tell her it's 10 minutes. Penny is like going crazy over these ducks. And now I'm like, there's 10 minutes left, and I'm trying to
You know
get
what
up
I'm
and stop
saying,
her.
though. Like,
as a leader, a senior leader,
no.
you can't account for everybody. So I wouldn't take that personally.
Sure.
I didn't know
Sure
Lance
not.
Corporal
Sure
Numbnuts was
not.
going through that
Sure
shit.
not. Sure not.
You know what I mean?
So you can't do it every one individual by
Right.
individual.
Right.
There's
So I
no
wouldn't
way
take
that
that
I could
personal.
know. There's no way that I could know.
Not at all.
There's
Not at
no
all.
way that I could know. Because I did ask as a blanket statement,
Sure.
but you didn't speak up to me and tell me something.
Right. So
But I am in 30 Marines. It's like, damn.
well, I had 131. So I would stand out. He had 200 some
Okay,
odd.
so you know what I'm saying, though.
213.
Exactly.
So you stand
It's-
out in front of them and you're like, I am me. You are you. This is my
Talk to
vulnerability.
me if you want to.
My door. Well, they always say
My door is
door's
always open.
Right.
No, my door was open.
My door
And
was
my
open too.
Fucking staff and COs knew it too. Like, don't be a
But
dick.
who's doing
don't
that?
ask if
But
somebody-
who's doing
But
that?
nobody's coming to me.
But who's doing that?
But nobody's coming to me. They're not
'cause
coming to
you're
the
an
first
asshole.
sergeant. No,
I'm just joking.
Not
they.
not typical.
I'm an asshole
Not the-
when
not
I
the
need to
junior
be.
guys, yeah.
No,
Because no one wants to be a bitch.
But the junior,
no one wants to be
No,
pussy.
hold on. But that's what my point. They're not going to come straight to me. If they're smart, they're going to go
They're
to their
gonna talk
platoon
to a
sergeant.
dude.
They're going to talk to their platoon sergeant.
Staff
But
CO, yeah.
if they don't agree with that, then they'll come to me. And it's like, I'm always going to agree with the platoon sergeant because he's probably right. I'm always going to listen and see if he's right.
Right.
He or she. He in this case because we're in the infantry. But I was like, it's always this. And then I'll explain to the Marine, listen, it's not you. It's not, you're not being, but
It's not the system.
But the rules state this. So that's why your leave can't whatever. Like, it's this. Like,
Okay, so let me ask you
I
a
understand
question.
why you would think that, but this is the case.
Let me ask you a question now, off that,
Go
based
ahead,
off
go ahead.
that. Do you think that is known to be true that people don't want to come ask you that said question because they don't want to look like a bitch?
When people come ask
As
me
a
questions,
Marine, not Navy, not Air
no.
Force, not everything. the
I
standard
will
that
say
they're
this.
held to.
I will say this. When somebody comes to ask the first sergeant a question, it's usually about an order. Am I wrong? Well, you
No.
know, because I've told you about.
Right.
Is the
No.
question that I asked wrong?
No.
I think-
but when they come to ask me things, it's the platoon.
It's beyond.
The platoon
It's
sergeants
beyond.
will come ask me that kind of stuff to dig, way
It's beyond. It's beyond.
No.
shit.
What I'm saying is the platoon sergeants will ask me those questions because it's beyond like what they know in the admin
They're like, yo, guys.
side of
First sergeant.
NJPs or whatever.
Yeah, we're not
I know the
doing page
orders.
11, so
I
we're
know
not
the
doing
orders.
that.
I know how to look up the orders. I know them all. Well, I don't know them all, but I know how to find them. And so they'll ask me those kind of things because that's kind of like my wheelhouse. But when it comes to like the Marines and stuff, like
I'm mentally not good.
but
type
I
dude.
want them, so I want to teach them this kind of stuff so that they know how to find it themselves. What did I always say? Somebody comes and asks me something and I don't know the order.
Let's
I'll
learn
say,
together.
I don't know. Let's go learn it together. And I will teach them in that time how I look
And
up
we'll
an
look
order.
at it. We'll look at it.
But I'll teach them how I look up an order because I pride myself on looking it up and being very quick to find whatever.
So that's gonna
But I'm
make them a better Marine
Yeah,
in
I'm
that
teaching
same
them how to
moment.
do it. I'm like, if I don't know it, and if you don't know it, don't ever say you know it. First of all, even if you do know it, go look it up again.
Just admit it.
But look it up again to make sure you're right because they change all the time.
I think to TK's argument, there's a sense of vulnerability. So I would share with
That's
my
what
Marines.
I'm saying.
I would share with my Marines, like, listen, I have been through wave tops, of course, wave top topics.
Right.
This, divorce, domestic violence. I've been through this shit, guys.
Life stuff.
Right. bankruptcy. I've experienced it.
I've done life stuff outside of the Marine Corps.
Right.
Outside, like real life stuff.
And so I think having if you choose to do so, I don't think everybody needs to do it, but I think that really opens a door for them for the level of approach that you're looking for.
But they know they're human still. It's like, dude, you're still a human being.
Damn, dude, mass aren't or first aren't. It's like
he's getting a divorce. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's still going through a divorce. He's going through custody. He's going through bankruptcy.
But he's still leading Marines though.
Right. And
yeah, but they see you as a human finally because you're going through the same
like,
kind of things. That
real dude, and that should garner respect. That should garner respect.
Right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. So if you could show not in finite detail the level of vulnerability, but if you could show them I'm a fucking human,
right?
That would expand that open door policy. It'll allow those Marines to come to like, shit, I think I want to talk to them.
I said this on like an episode or two ago. I said,
I
never yelled. I tried not to yell because like even when you're scolding somebody in the Marine Corps,
ain't gonna help me none.
Even when I'm scolding somebody in the Marine Corps, it's like I don't treat them like shit because I treat my Marines like you see how I treat my Marines. Like, don't hold the door for me. Come on, buddy. How we doing?
Amen.
Hey, where you heading? Blah, blah, blah.
They're humans.
Because, but like...
Bro, we're this fucking same people,
But just because I've been in the Marine Corps longer, so I'm a higher rank... Because I've been in longer.
I can't speak
because I'm older than
civilian.
you. Because I'm older than you. I joined in 97. You joined in 2007. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to treat you like shit because I get my chance now.
And it doesn't benefit you anything to do
but the problem is a lot of senior shitty leaders will do that because that was done to them.
Right.
They'll try to get you NJP, which is non-judicial punishment.
Are you not holding the door?
No. I'm saying like they'll
have
try
that
to get
sense
you
of,
held. Like,
it's me.
burn them. Even though. You're older now. You're more mature.
It's crazy. I haven't talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
When there was one time when I was working at the pool, like I worked at the pool, like on that combat pool for 10 years. I was walking out, lunchtime time, 1200.
Yeah.
And I'm walking out. I got a t-shirt,
tank top.
I got a tank top
with a big plus on it,
and I got a swim shorts on.
Yep.
And I got the plus on my shirt, and I hear somebody calling me from back behind me. They're like, "Hey, Marine," because I have my hair just like how it is right now.
Yeah,
like I had the shaved head. Just
did you have a beard?
No. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Good,
I had
good.
facial hair.
Okay, I know where this is going. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Marine. I said, I didn't look. Why would I look?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a Marine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. I did that.
Why would I look? I'm not a Marine.
Yeah, but they're talking to you.
Hey! And I was like, damn, who the fuck is he yelling at? And I turn around, and this dude is like knife-handing me in my face. And he was like, you can't fucking wear open-toed shoes, blah, blah, blah. And like, I talked to my father after this, mind you. And I was like, it took everything in me not to cuss him. I was like, I'm not a fucking Marine.
Yeah. What'd he say? Like he thought you were
carry
a Marine,
on.
that's why he was trying to.
He was like, carry
on. Be like, yeah, carry on, my wayward son.
He's like, carry on.
Carry on. Carry this.
But I kept it so respectable.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, sir, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just a lifeguard at the pool. And he was like, all right, carry on. But I was like,
He's probably some fat corporal. You know what I mean? Cody, you see fat corporals everywhere.
I mean, dude was like in
That's
like,
all they
total
are.
dressed down, like freaking like a camis. Like, why are you trying to blast me right now?
Was he fat? Was he fat?
He was stout.
Ah, yeah, it's the new core,
It's
man.
like, why are you trying to freaking
New core, baby.
I was like, why are you trying to blast me right now? Like, this is crazy. Like,
you know why?
It's
because
12
he has
o'clock on a
nobody.
Saturday.
He has nobody at work that he's gonna blast because they will fuck him up.
That's right.
And he wants to feel like
This dude was like
he wants to feel like a
blasting
big
me.
man. He wants to feel like a big man. He probably just got promoted to corporal. He's probably fat
dude,
and gross.
I'm in flip flops, like in a t-shirt or a tank top and swim trunks. Like I just came from the officers' pool to get lunch, to go back over there.
Right.
And this dude's
With
like,
the
"Why are
enlisted
you?
swine.
Why are you in open-toed shoes?" And I was like, "Dude, you don't even know who."
Because
the fuck
that's
I
what
am,
I put
bro.
on this morning.
Right.
You should have said.
It's my job.
Like, bro,
it's my
I'm
uniform,
not a Lance
bitch.
Corporal. You will not speak to me as one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's what you need to do.
But you know how I
just
operate.
talk
I'm
to-
respectable.
I know, be respectful, but from now on, I'm your guy. Call me anytime you're in the situation. I'll tell you exactly the words to say.
And then demoralize them.
Yes.
100%.
He'd be like, if you have a problem with that, here's my friend's phone number.
Well,
And
you
give
could
him my
see-
number, and I'll be like, hey, how's it going? This is Lee. And then,
Lee.
and then he'll talk to me, this is Lance Corporal so-and-so. Somebody said something about my friend. Blah, 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 blah.
That's cute.
Well, you could
Hi,
see
Lance
like the
Corporal.
other people in the parking lot while he was trying to dress me down.
Yeah,
in
that's-
the parking
that's what he
lot.
did it
He
for.
was trying to dress
He
me
did it
down,
for
and
his-
the other
his friends
Marines
are
are
watching
like,
him.
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
His friends are
Like, what
watching
the
him
fuck?
from the fucking booth, dude. They're like, what are you going to do?
What are you going
How
to
are you
do?
going to let this cook?
This kid is a goddamn civilian.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Little bitches.
That's
what
what
we
they,
call 'em.
yeah, that's what
Dude,
they-
he and I, we used to. Do you remember the time I put my hand in that kid's tray? We were
Who?
at that.
Yeah.
His name was Lance Corporal Griffin. I'll tell you that right now. Lance Corporal. That's a pretty common name.
The name sounds
So,
familiar. Griffin.
When I was a squadron gunny at one of our commands, we were at the chow hall. We always went to the chow hall, which was good.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I see this freaking chub scout, man. He's over there just freaking chowing down on lunch. Yeah, just getting it, man. But I think it was a Thursday or Friday when they had the ice cream bar. And I was like, there's no way there's gonna. And he's like, what are you gonna do? What are you just like poking
like,
the fucking
"You're
bear?
gonna
get him."
Because he was an AY.
gotta
Right?
get him.
I was poking
Yeah.
him.
You gotta get him.
And I see this dude. He gets up. He goes over there.
I
Ice
did.
cream bar comes back and just freaking
And you're
has
like,
a
I'm on
plate
his
full.
ass.
I was like, here we go. And I go walking up there, and this dude, like, he's part of the
He's on BCP, right?
BCP body composition program.
He's swimming laps in the
So
pool. And
he-
Homeboy's
shit.
thick.
And he's also not
he's
allowed to be eating
thick.
like
You
this.
cannot eat ice cream.
Right.
You can't eat ice cream.
Right.
Yeah, this isn't the army.
No,
So-
I know. I used to lifeguard the BCP people
Sorry,
at the
Army, I
fucking
love you.
pool.
I go
I
over
know
there.
all about
Army.
BCP.
I love the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps.
I know all about
Coast Guard,
BCP.
Space Force. I love you all, but obviously Marine Corps is the best.
I know all
Right.
about BCP. I know
Yeah,
about it.
body
That's right.
composition potential.
So I go over there, and I'm like, hey, dude. And I'm to his left. He's in a booth. And I put my hand right in his tray. And I'm like, you're not about
put
to.
your hand in his
I put
food?
my hand in his food. And I'm like, you're not.
You're done.
I can tell a story.
Yeah,
No,
you're
tell it,
retired,
tell it,
brother.
tell it.
You're retired.
So I put my hand in his food. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Why are you eating?
And he's like, oh, I thought. I was like,
jelly donut.
I take my hand.
Here's the first thing you messed up on. You thought.
I take my hand. I was like, you thought wrong. And I went, pfft, like all that ice cream right there on his blouse. And I was like,
you scooted it to him?
no,
Like,
I had my hand
bam.
full of ice cream. And I went pfft, right on the front of him.
It's on you, dude. Like, fuck you.
Right. Just, there you go. You thought wrong, bitch. Get the fuck out. And you remember that?
Stop
Yeah,
eating.
I do.
I was like, get out of here now. Oh, yeah, Gunny. And he freaking, he tucked
I'll
tail
do
and
a
went,
gunny.
I was a dick. God, I was a freaking squadron guns.
We're all dicks when
I
we're
was a
squadron
dick.
guns.
That was such a
You
fun
have to
job.
be as a squadron gunner.
Sorry, I don't know how we
Dude,
got there,
that's a
but that was,
standard.
I was a squadron gunny in Hawaii.
Were you an asshole?
No, I don't think so.
I
don't think you need to
Counsel?
be
Is it
an
the
asshole.
standard to be an asshole?
No, I don't think so. I think if you can find ways to get
no,
through to people without being an
I'm not
asshole, you
even
can.
saying
But
that to
I
be
don't
joking.
mean that I wasn't sarcastic a lot.
I was sarcastic
I was very
and I was a
sarcastic.
dick. I was.
What's the
I never
most,
tried to be a dick. I tried to be fair, and I tried to like bring the squadron together.
I wasn't
What's
fair.
the most rank that you got to be a dick?
Sorry.
The what? I don't understand the question.
Sorry.
What's the
Sergeant.
most rank that you have to be like an asshole
Sergeant,
and like
sergeant.
knife hand people?
Sergeant, because when you're a staff sergeant,
When
you
you're like,
expect your
I gotta
sergeants to be
tell
doing
you to
that kind
do
of shit.
this and do this and listen to me.
I think sergeant
Or corporal.
or corporal.
Is it not
because
staff sergeant?
No, fuck. If you have to do that as a staff sergeant, you're a weak ass bitch.
Okay, that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm asking.
So
Yeah.
a sergeant. I'd say.
Sergeant would be the enforcer, yeah.
Corporal-
You're the guy that's
Corporal's,
fucking being like,
Corporal's
do
the
this
first
shit.
one.
First line
That's
of
the
defense.
bulldog. You're
Yeah,
like
that's
trying to
first
hold
line
them
of
back,
defense.
and you have to teach them not to do certain things.
Right.
Like you can't just do that. That's against the rules. And then sergeant, they've learned to be that bulldog, but they still want to be
But
that
they'll
bulldog.
tell the other dudes
yeah,
to
they'll
do
still be
that.
that fucking no. They'll still be that bulldog, but you have less. Like I have to pull you back because you know the fucking rules by this point. You're a big.
But you
person.
get what I'm asking, though, right?
I do, and I think I answered it right. And sergeant is
So
my
once
is
you
my
get
opinion.
to once you get to master guns, what's that? You're just
Yeah, if you're yelling as a
admin
master
level?
guns,
like
if
are
you're
you just
yelling as a master guns, then
overseeing people,
everybody
or what?
under you failed. If you're yelling as a first
so
sergeant,
you're like a bad leader. You're a
first
bad
sergeant,
leader.
no, first sergeant, master sergeant, sergeant major. You know, if you're yelling beyond E8, then
Oh,
you're,
you can't do it then.
Then your gunnies failed you.
I had one time. But it wasn't my guy.
I did too.
As a master guns. I had
Yeah,
one
as a
time.
first sergeant, I blasted people, but very, very few and far between.
But it was like an egregious
But
moment.
I'm yelling at a gunny or something.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
I was yelling at the Lance Corporal.
Yeah.
So this dude, I worked at a Mal's, and this dude, on a Mal's, you get like these little trucks. They're called Mighty Mites, and there's a speed limit
Yeah.
in the van
Is that
pad,
like
right?
the little
like
shit on
50.
the
Like
airway?
little
the
tiny-
fucking-
little tiny truck.
I know what you're talking
with
about.
a truck bed.
This dude came hauling ass in the friggin' van pad. I mean,
What
20
the
plus.
fuck are you
I think it's
doing?
5, right? And I am livid. I see this shit.
What are
like,
you doing?
He comes to literally a screeching halt. Just, I'm like, got your number, homie.
I'm
in
about to
civvies.
kill
Like,
you.
I'm getting to work. I'm in civvies. So I'm like, okay. I see what door you go in. Gotcha. I go
Oh, you
inside.
followed him?
I
You're
I
like-
go inside. I get changed in my uniform. I'm going to
about
make it official.
stress you down.
And I'm like, I go over to the door. I'm like, hey, who was just driving this
Where's
thing?
the guy?
They're like, oh, he's right there. And I'm like, oh, they pointed him out. I was like, you and your staff and CO,
Come
my
here.
office now. And they
Come
came
here.
over, and I just, and he was an airframer kid.
Imagine
Mouse.
that.
Were they scared?
Mal's,
Were they scared?
Dude, this kid, ever since then, like, he idled on the van pad. Like, that car was
That
barely
boy
moving.
didn't even touch the gas pedal.
Yeah. Oh my God, I unleashed. My master was like, "What the? Where'd that come from?" I was like,
Sometimes your rage
Y'all
comes
pissed me
out.
off.
When
Y'all
you
pissed
see
me
stuff,
off.
sometimes your rage comes out. And I'm like, I'll say it like, it's like me, myself, and Irene. We're like,
"Exactly, exactly."
and it
It's
just
like the
comes
most
out.
obscure thing just freaking ticks you off, and you're like, "Oh, I got you."
You know what I'm talking about? And you're like, here
Here he comes.
It'd be like that. That's how I feel, dude, when I see shit.
Crazy, bro.
It just makes me go crazy.
I'm sorry.
All right. We are at our time. Let us do it. He's laughing still at that. Hold on, I went the wrong way.
I did not remember that movie.
It's not corn, man. It's not beatboxing.
What is my?
But that's what it was. That's how
It
that
was,
last
yeah.
and he's like, he starts.
All
right, here we go. Was this our drunken episode?
I think so.
I'm sorry if I ruined the whole episode.
You didn't. Another episode of the Hot Ashes Podcast. TK, let's get some final takeaways.
I'm just glad that Cody was here, man. It was a great time to see him again. I loved him. Freaking, we're just talking about some Marine Corps shit, man. And I'm gonna cuss because it's the end of the episode. But thanks for having me, man. I got off the boat, came straight to the podcast. Shout out to
Yes,
Lee,
sir.
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Love
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Cody, final takeaways.
Reach out to your homies. The phone's always there. Your mouth is always there. Open it in the time of need.
Pause.
And Marine Family Services, whatever base you're on, reach out.
Absolutely. And Chris is not here, so I will say that the Irreverent Warriors is a great, fantastic group for veterans. 22 suicides a day from the veterans.
Beyond.
So he is always doing things to bring awareness to that. So anytime that he's on, please go and check out these veteran groups. Check out the businesses that promote them and that sponsor them, and that helps us out. This is the Hot Ashes Podcast. We love you all. This is Lee.
TK, baby.
We'll see you next time.